Okay.
No, I was gonna tell her about the whole, cause in Family Guy, Brian he goes stupid, like he's dumb. Yeah, and I was like, dude, it's funny, cause um, once Brian finds out he's dumb, Peter goes, well, let's go do dumb things that dumb people do. And the first thing they went to was a NASCAR. And I was telling them.
Because I told him about fucking F1.
Oh.
Like, it's not the same shit, dude.
It's not, dude.
NASCAR goes left.
Left.
Exactly.
Left.
Wow.
NASCAR
Left.
is all left.
Yeah.
F1, there's right turns, dude. It's funner, dude.
That's funny.
Way funner. Except for, like, have you seen that one where the dude just fucking crashes into the wall just to go fucking fast?
Ooh, somebody crashed. Ooh.
It wasn't a crash. Dude. Like, this fool literally, he needed, like, to be, like, in 5th place or some shit for the points.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker just fucking gunned it. Boom. It hits the wall. The car hits the wall. But because it's curved at a certain angle, the fucking car just takes off.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts fucking passing motherfuckers, dude, and he fucking gets in the points.
That's, like,
That's like,
that sounds
fuck it.
cool.
Like, the car's getting fucked. Like,
Yeah.
you got to repair all that shit. But it got him the points.
But that's the part. That's the part where you guys start screaming like, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking exciting, dude. That's like,
How is that exciting though? Like, come on. Like, come on, be real.
I don't know. I like cars, dude.
Yeah, I get it, but like, what's the part that's like I'll turn into it and I'll be like,
See, I was like that too until like I started really watching it, and I kind of like more got into the craft of racing, where like they're battling, dude. They're just like this in these tight fucking corners. Oh fuck, I gotta let off because if I don't, it's gonna fuck me over, and I'm gonna get behind. Or if we crash, like
yeah,
it's my fault, and then whatever. But the battles that sometimes that they have is kind of
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
Yeah. It's exhilarating. Dude.
but it's like it's always close and to
Nah,
that little
Not
fuck up.
always. Oh
Okay.
yeah,
What
Okay.
dude. They're off by like half of a second every not every time, but like first to second will be like half a second. You'll think, dude, that's really fucking close, dude. They're hella far.
Yeah.
Like you think
'Cause
half
they're
a second
boring.
is a lot, but
So you guys are interested in the little things that makes a difference in the race. So like the team changing their shit, the little
So,
shit
so
like
if one person just is way out ahead, fucking first place, like that's kind of boring. Like it sucks because like, yeah, well this guy's
Nobody's
gonna
gonna catch up,
Nobody's
yeah.
gonna catch up.
Mm.
So when it's a closer race, like it's more exciting. It's like in like any other sport. If the game is close, it makes it more exciting than when one team is fucking just winning.
But doesn't it suck when it's close the whole time and you're just like, oh, finally, there's that crash. All right.
No, you're not
This-
watching it for the crashes.
this
dude.
guy wants to watch guys die,
Yeah, I
dude.
guess. Like, what the fuck? There's not crashes all the time, dude. I mean,
Rainy days.
yeah, rainy
Oh,
days.
did you see that? He changed the tire a split second faster than him. He's
He
back in the
doesn't
lead.
change the tire. The guy doesn't get off the fucking car and change his own tires.
I know, but his team. But
Hold
that's
on,
what
I
you're
got this,
into?
guys.
Did you see fucking
Dude.
Zach Miller changing the tire on that thing?
There is a Zach Miller actually.
Is there really?
Yeah.
I already knew.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I pay attention.
No, but when they fucking change to like 2.1 seconds, dude. They fucking change 4 tires in fucking 2.1 seconds.
Did you see that, dude?
It's fucking insane.
Into 0.3 seconds, he changed that faster
You
than
don't
that
even
guy.
know, dude.
Whoa!
America.
Nah, I just like it's like the when I was telling you about this new Little League change where like you only can go up
Dude,
3
I was
runs.
gonna bring that up right now, like because when I was talking about the sports, like
Mhm.
it's literally what you're just talking about.
Yeah, that sucks.
But it makes it better when it's closer.
Yeah, at the end, but the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, my team's better. We should be up by like 12 already. This team doesn't deserve. This team doesn't deserve to be in this game.
But that's not exciting. I'm telling. So like,
It's exciting seeing my team whoop that ass.
okay. So yeah, there's that aspect. So with
Mm.
with F1, yeah. So you're gonna have your team. You're gonna have your driver that you root for. That's your team. That's your person, whatever. So when they're winning, obviously, yeah, fuck the other team. I don't give a fuck if this fool wins by fucking hella seconds, dude. I don't give a fuck. But if as the overall thing, it kind of makes it boring. So like this past year with like Max Verstappen, that fool just dominated, dude. Like it was just dominating the whole time. Like
So that wasn't fun.
it wasn't as fun.
Oh, okay.
Now this year, it's kind of McLaren who's doing the same thing, but because that's my team, I don't give a fuck.
So what's on your agenda today? What's on your?
Dude, I was trying to do recent, like it's just short notice, especially with today with the fucking where the internet went out or the phone service.
Yeah.
Like, so I was at home in the morning before going to work, so that's how I was able to send those ones. But then you replied to one way later. Like it was from 6 a.m. You replied to it when I think when I asked like, hey, do you guys have service?
Oh, I replied right away. You guys didn't have service. I had it.
So when I got it like in the afternoon.
I noticed
Like,
that. I was
what
like,
the
all late.
Fuck, why is this right here?
He
Like,
just sent this out right now. That's what I was thinking. Like, you're asking about the service now.
yeah,
What do you think? I mean, that had to have been foreign, huh?
it was local shit.
Well, King City and foreign. Like, all the soldiers are bitching about it.
Greenville was out too.
I don't think it's local then.
No, I think like local as far as like. It's
Oh,
not
regional.
region. Okay, it's fucking regional. The region in California.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just like.
Not
just
statewide
like,
then?
but I was telling Ulysses I was tripping out because T-Mobile hooked up with fucking Starlink. So now T-Mobile customers have Starlink. My shit still didn't work.
Yeah, and then a lot of the soldiers had T-Mobile, and they're like, well, "What do you have?" I'm like, "Verizon." I was gonna switch to that,
Nah, you don't.
but then I saw Starlink.
Yeah. I go down with the ship, dude. The biggest network, dude. That's who T-Mobile is.
They're not the biggest. They all
They're the
say
biggest
that.
one. No.
Metro PCS claims that too.
Yeah, who bought them?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Who did buy them?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I think.
I think together. Is it
Oh,
a
yeah.
Sprint, Metro, and T-Mobile are all
Yeah.
together?
Oh shit! I forgot about Sprint, dude.
Remember Sprint?
What happened to Sprint?
T-Mobile bought
They
them
go,
out.
yeah.
Wow,
So I had Sprint, and then because of the buyout, I had to. They switched me to fucking
you
T-Mobile.
were a Sprint guy.
Dude, I go down with the ship, homie. I could have left fucking years ago, and I went like, nah.
You should
fuck
have,
it.
dude.
Nah.
I mean,
Why?
if there's any
the
proof,
same
today
fucking
was
service.
your message, dude.
It was the same.
Today was your sign.
fucking phone didn't work either.
My phone worked all day.
Oh, okay.
It worked all day. What do you want me to tell you?
It
I was
worked all
watching videos and everything.
I was watching videos.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Sure you were.
Yeah.
Why isn't it sending to the group chat?
At home, it was working because Spectrum.
Oh, yeah,
Before-
Wi-Fi?
Before I left, yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, imagine having AT&T
Jeez.
phone service and AT&T internet. Yeah, you could have shit all day. Oh, I mean, for like 6 hours. Where the beach at?
I know, dude. You fucking showed, I'm working on beats today.
I was actually working on a video, and then I just fucking was like, I'm going to do beats.
What happened?
That's when I dropped those 2 clips, and then I just went to beats. What happened? I fucking got pissed. My
Oh,
keyboard
yeah,
didn't want to connect to
that's
the
right.
program, so I went to go download another program, and now there's a big old fucking learning curve on that one. So I quit.
Drums.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hard. Just do boom
Alright,
bap
slow it
beats.
down. Yeah.
Boom bap beats. So I saw a video earlier. I didn't get to send it to you guys, but because you guys have Sprint.
Nobody has Sprint anymore, dude.
No, we know you had Sprint, dude.
I had Sprint.
And you never left. So technically, dude, you're still in the game, homie.
Actually, I had a Singular Wireless back in the day.
You don't have Signal?
Yeah, y'all don't know about that shit.
No.
Singular Wireless? Singular Wireless?
Singular Wireless.
Wow.
AT&T
so
bought them
old.
out, though. Yeah. You don't even know, dude.
I don't.
That's back in the day when you had your phone like this and you're just fucking texting like boom, 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 boom.
What, like clicking? Click, click, click,
Yeah.
click,
Like each
click.
fucking.
I had one of those. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Never heard of
So what do you
Singular
do?
Wireless.
Dude, so I tripped out on fucking my other nephew. This one types like this
With the one finger?
with this finger. So he literally how I'm grabbing this. Is how he
Yeah.
does. I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that?
Does
Why-
it eat
why
lemons
can't
by
you-
itself?
Why can't you do this?
Oh, that's so old school, dude.
No, but like, what the fuck? That's just weird. Like, why would you
They're-
use your index
They're
finger?
using claw method on
yeah,
a
dude,
phone,
that's what I'm
dude.
like. What the? Is that from gaming or what?
You should have told him that was negative aura. He would have been like,
Aura?
oh, you didn't
Aura?
have to go that far.
Aura?
He would have been all hurt. He'd have been like, you didn't have to be like that and say that and hurt my feelings.
Think so?
Yeah. Being told you have negative aura has to hurt, dude.
It's like 6'7".
6 You're a clown. Explain that one.
What do you mean?
Explain it to those who
There's
don't
no
know what the
explaining,
fuck a
like-
6'7" is.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, dude. Cue the Westbrook meme. What? Jesus, explain. No, you don't have no explanation. You don't know what it means.
Yeah,
You just threw it out there, said fucking another meme.
Ha, got him. That guy?
No, not that guy. The
The
Dario?
fat black kid. Oh god.
The dude with the fucking.
Oh, so anyways, the video I didn't get you guys didn't get to see. So they confronted each other, right? They're just staring at each other. Ah, fuck you. And then this guy raises his fist. Oh, come on, just fight.
Damn.
Yeah, he just pulls on him.
Oh, is it like surveillance footage? They're in front of like a van or something.
Yes,
Like
yes.
next to a tree.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
I've seen that
yes.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts screaming. Ah!
Yeah, yeah. So
It was
he's like,
crazy.
ah. And then the guy just dude, the guy had a lot of opportunity. He has the gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
He could back up and leave, but he just stands there.
That's what California wants you to do.
Well, you should. You had the opportunity. It's not like the guy can kill you. It's just his fist, dude.
Mm-hmm. Hey, some of those are weapons, dude.
All right. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah. So then he steps forward and he's like gonna like start punching him, and it just kills him.
Does he die?
Well, I just had to assume. I don't know. I don't know if he died or not.
You unload the clip.
So, in my opinion, I am a big gun guy, but
I like little guns
I didn't think he was in a life or death situation.
because he had the upper hand.
Yeah, he had the upper hand. He could have, backed off. There's a
Retreated.
lot of opportunity for him to go. But there was a lot of people saying, that's what he gets. Yeah. They were just, defending him like that was valid.
But, so the dude with just the fist, he's the one that initiated, starting shit?
all you see is the confrontation. They're both confronting each other.
Mm.
And then the guy takes off his shirt, and he's ready to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy...
He brought a fist to
he
a
takes
gunfight
one
or
step
what?
back, and then he pulls the gun.
Mm.
And he's pointing at him. And then that's when the dude goes, ah! And then he's, going to start rushing to
What's
punch
that
him.
shit called? The Saiyan?
Super C?
Super
The
Saiyan?
gun pissed him off more. It didn't de-escalate. It actually, escalated it. Because he didn't have his hands up until that gun came out, and then that's when he just went, oh, he got all mad, and
Well,
then
you
he
know,
shot him.
now in California, you have to show that you were trying to retreat.
That's what I don't know what state this is, but I don't care what state it is. I think that was not the right, it wasn't the right steps, you know? I just think that was just uncalled for. I think the guy was a pussy.
The guy that didn't know how to fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming is that he didn't want to get hurt. That he didn't want to get punched. But, that's not life or death.
Yeah.
Just take the ass whooping for better or worse. You might win, you might lose, and go home. That is not...
To fight another day.
I mean, I agree with... There's, people saying, well, the guy got the gun pointed at, he should have just walked away. Oh, I 100% agree with that, too. Yeah, of course, you got the gun pointed. All right. Well, fuck you then, and then you just walk away.
Yeah, but then you're walking away and shoots you in the back.
Maybe.
Slowly just walk backwards.
Yeah, so I was curious what you guys thought, but I don't know. Maybe you need to see the video and I think Uli's pulling it up.
Yeah, I can't. I know it literally just popped up on Twitter this morning. When the internet came back, I saw it, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I can re-find it. But.
Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, I'm I don't know if that was a
Right move.
Yeah, I just felt like that
But again,
was.
too, say they do get into a scuffle and say that dude ends up on the ground, oh, this fool has a fucking gat and fucking takes it.
Well,
You also don't want that.
no, I know, I agree with that,
Get shot
but
with your own gun.
but
get robbed with your own
you
gun
know
or
you
some
have the
shit.
gun, then you get back, put the gun away. All right, homeboy.
But now he knows you have one.
Yeah, you put it away.
Yeah, but again, if you get taken down to the ground, that's what the first thing he's gonna go for.
No, you step away, you back up, put the gun away, because it looks like they're in a neighborhood, they're at their houses, they're neighbors. You could have gone inside, put the gun in, come back out, and fucking hash it out right there. Yeah, so, because, well, usually after the fight, it tends to all right,
We're good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's more like the younger. You think?
Well, obviously not this generation. They shot the guy.
True.
But I was just baffled. So how many people were like,
The
that's what he
comments.
gets. That's what he fucking deserve. I'm like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with this society?
Again, trying to go back to the fucking California shit where you now have to retreat or show that you were trying to retreat in order to justify shooting somebody.
Yeah,
even
but
in your house.
No, okay, see, in the house is stupid, dude. There's someone in my home. I don't care
Your
if they're
car.
turning-
Say you're in your car. It's the same shit.
Mm.
What do you mean? It's the same shit. That's your Okay. Oh, hold on.
Here he comes. And that's it for F1.
Here comes the flame fist. Fucking Patrick.
And there he goes. First place is down. He has got shot and killed and...
First place.
Okay,
Dude, just the speed of the F1, dude. Like, that alone, like, it's because you're not a speed guy. Like, do you speed at all? Like, how fast do you go when you drive?
I used to speed.
Then you got tickets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. Just I'm just asking to get pulled over. I mean, I'm just asking to get in trouble, You found it? Cool.
Let's take a look.
Oh, now put your fucking hands up, pussy. Put your fucking hands up, pussy. Get down. Put your
I mean,
fucking
he did take
hands
some
up,
steps
pussy.
back.
Put the fucking gun down and scrap
You
like
could
a
have
man,
just
bitch.
take all the steps back home.
Scrap like a man, bitch.
Why are you standing there? Just go. Keep backing up.
Put your
Just saying the guy with the gun.
Yeah. What do you...
He pointed down. He didn't shoot him in the face.
Well, I know.
And then it looks like the shooter is an older gentleman. Right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, I can't tell really who's...
I mean, out of those two, who do you think would have won in the fight?
I'm not sure. I mean,
this guy he has a gut, but I mean... Ow, ow, ooh, it got me. Ooh, it got me.
It
just
does,
shot me.
it does look like he tries to call the cops out or like call somebody afterwards. Like he's pulling out his phone.
But he's not attempting to flee, is my point.
Call the ambulance.
Yeah.
Call the ambulance.
But not for me. Like, to me is, I didn't see him... Dude, before you shoot that weapon, there's the option... It's not like he was in a corner trapped in the alley.
Mm-hmm.
He had a lot of space to move. You saw him backing up, but then he stopped. You could have just kept backing up. Just
But
stop.
also on the same coin as the other dudes that you backed up, took your shirt off, and then still went forward.
Oh, I 100%.
Yeah.
That's called the Darwin Award. He's an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're stupid for doing that. But I just don't... Like, if I'm the judge, I'm telling that guy, there's a lot of opportunity for you to avoid this
Unless
outcome.
that's one of those states where stand your ground type shit.
I still don't agree with it. Even if it's a standard ground, like, I get it, but it just doesn't... That's not... It's just not, like... It's fucking bullshit.
That ain't right.
Fucking put that gun down. Get down, boy. I
That's
don't
actually
know.
probably your best fucking accent that you've done.
I don't know. I just think that was really weak of the other guy.
Mhm.
Especially when you know you have the upper hand.
I mean, he also did only fire one shot.
Sure. I don't care.
I mean, just to play devil's advocate.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he knows he has like a little 22 and it's not going to kill him. And he shot him in the belly.
Seemed
But
like a 9, but yeah.
yeah, I know. Probably his fucking, what's it called?
1911 fucking.
Fucking, what's it called? When they, hollow tips?
Mhm.
That shit'll fuck him up, dude. All those shards in there.
No, I think he sharded once he got shot. Ooh, it got me.
I don't know.
What don't you know?
I just don't agree with it, man.
I just don't know sometimes.
Yeah. All right. Let's get going. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? So
let's
fuck
talk-
Ukraine. Let's go. Fuck
hold on.
Russia. Just
Let's stay
kidding.
on the fucking gun shit.
All right.
So, fuck, I already forgot the fucking name of that judge.
Judge Desiato.
No. So there's this judge, a California judge, because they just upheld the ban on the magazines.
Oh.
So his name is Judge Van Dyke. I don't know his first name, sorry, but he did this 18-minute video just basically showing how to use a handgun and like the parts of it, because the ruling, they're trying to say that the magazine is an accessory. And he's like, this isn't an accessory. This is how it comes from the fucking factory. Like, if this is an accessory, so his whole 18-minute video was him trying to show, like, well, if the magazine's an accessory, these iron sights, you can put these cheaper ones. That's an accessory. You can do this. The slide is an accessory. Like, no, it's just all that stuff put together. That's what makes the handgun. Like,
Yeah.
it's not an accessory.
It's
So if you have a magazine that comes from the factory with fucking 14 rounds or whatever it may be, like, it's not an accessory. That's how it comes from the factory.
Yeah.
So, because normally judges, like in rulings like that, they just do like a little, I don't know if it's an email or whatever, or a Zoom call and like give their opinion. This fool just literally made a video for them, like kind of talking to them. Not like they're fucking dumb, but like, you guys don't know about guns. Let me show you. This is the slide. This is what this does. When you do this is how you take the fucking gun apart. And like, basically showing them like, dude, why you're making laws on shit that you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like if you were to give him the gun, they probably wouldn't know how to rack it, fucking use
know
it.
shit,
Don't
yeah.
even like never took the time to get educated in it, and even like practiced it. And
Like most
you're
guns, like
banning something that you're not educated in,
Mhm.
and that's the worst part about it. Like if it's someone that knows how to use the gun, has been around it, knows how to slide it, knows what it can do, and that guy says, "Hey, I think we shouldn't have that." Well, okay, at least you're coming from a perspective of experience. It's almost like the drug thing where you want to ban mushrooms, but you've never tried it, so you see for yourself how bad it is.
Yeah.
You know, like how can you tell me it's bad for me if you've never tried it?
Mhm.
That's the same thing, right? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah. I mean,
All right,
shit
next
like
topic.
that. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Boom, done. We solved that.
But so what was his point though? Because you said this is the whole
They upheld it.
the banana magazine, right?
I'm not just.
Nah, I
banana
just
ones,
messaged
but-
you.
But yeah, so that means in California you can only have a magazine with 10 rounds
Yeah, that's so dumb.
instead of like, well, this 9mm comes with a 14-round mag from the factory. Like, nope, California, you can't have that.
Honestly, after seeing that video, I think we should just get a 1-round magazine.
So then that was another thing saying like, if this is an not most, I don't say most, but some handguns they won't even fire if the magazine's not in there. It's like, how is this an accessory?
Oh yeah, I
If
have
it
one of
doesn't
those.
work without it, like
I have one of those.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
That shit
it's
sucks,
a safety
dude.
thing. It's a safety thing.
No, I know, but it has 3 safety features on it. Dude, the people that sold it to me, they were like,
Trying to figure out.
Dude, I've never. Do you know? Yeah, I got you. I don't know.
Yeah, because like, a lot of them have different fucking little features and shit. But
That should have been the red flag not to buy it, dude.
Oh, I got it for the fucking range because that shit's it's a little 22, so it's just fucking like I think for $40 I got like 500
hella
rounds.
cheap,
I think. Yeah.
But out of those,
500 rounds, bro.
but out of those 500,
All
maybe
day.
100 are duds because they're 22s.
I don't know.
Yeah, you get a lot.
Yeah,
of
but you want to ban them, huh? Nah,
Brand
just kidding.
22s or- But yeah, like I don't know. This guy's trying to prove a point that these
Yeah, the
politicians don't know what the fuck they're doing.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't. Did you see JD Vance shooting that big old machine gun?
Yeah. Well, I saw the one where he did the cannons. Boom.
See, that's someone that has been around guns, served, and
Like
you hate that guy. Why do you hate him?
it's not that I hate him, but it's shit like that. Like
What's wrong with that?
Because it's some shit where like this dude just got in office. Hey, I want to go shoot a tank. Hey, I want to go shoot a fucking like. What are you doing, dude? Like
He's trying to
I understand the vice president doesn't really do much, but like, man, this is like a little kid all fucking excited. Oh, I get to fucking. Hey, can I ride in that jet?
It's deeper than that, bro.
How is it deeper than that?
This.
Oh, he's going around fucking.
Yes.
saying what's
Well,
up to the troops.
it's showing that. Look, I've served before. I've handled guns. We're coming. This is a different administration, a different mindset, a different ideology from the previous administration, who was Kamala Harris, who did what? From Joe Biden, who
disappeared
just
for
sat
half the
there.
fucking
Okay, that's what the political message is that. Oh, we have people that are actually doing shit, like actually like spending time with the soldiers, actually can handle guns and actually served and all that. That's what the whole thing is. It's not
Yeah.
really about
I
like,
think it's
oh,
more.
you want to play with guns? Da, 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 da,
That's
da.
what it looks like. I think it's more that.
Well,
he-
maybe there is. And what though?
Like he
It's
knows.
better than that. Than camel toe just fucking. My name is she, her, and them, and I'm wearing a blue suit, and let's begin this meeting.
What color? Yeah. What color suit are you wearing? But no, I feel like this fool's gonna rerun or not rerun, but he's gonna run for president, right?
Well, I mean, they
That's
they
usually how it
say
works.
that in 2028. he's
That's
gonna
usually
run.
how it works, right? Like you're gonna run for president. Like,
Maybe Joe Biden didn't run right after
Huh?
Obama.
Yeah, because they knew he wasn't gonna win. Fucking babas. But no, to me, it just the vice president doesn't do anything. So like, hey, just kind of be in the limelight. Like, oh, because yeah, you're gonna be next in line. You need to be seen. Like, I get it, and I want my politicians to be. Like they don't necessarily have to be from military background, but part of me kind of wants that
Okay.
because you're sending these people into war sometimes or whatever.
Okay.
So you need to know what it's like.
So what's the problem?
I don't like that guy.
Why? Because he asked for a thank you from fucking Zelensky or what? You haven't said thank you.
I like how he backed up Trump though. Like that was like, damn, this was
Yeah,
got your
but
back. All right.
I'll tell you straight up. I like JD Vance, but I actually think it was the opposite. I think it was really petty.
Of him to ask for apology.
Just fucking tell him we're not giving you the money, and you tell me where you want to go from there, Zelensky.
Oh,
I
you'd
don't
have
need
a very big ocean in between, but you'll see.
Do not tell us what's gonna happen on our borders. We tell you. I know that shit is funny.
That shit's funny.
Nah, but like, I don't give a fuck about the thank you. Like, dude, what does that thank you do for me? Like, my taxes are still high. It's like, it doesn't do shit for me. I don't care about the fucking thank you. Just tell them that, hey, fucker, we're here for peace. We're not gonna give you money no more. I don't really give a shit. Well, I don't know. I don't give a shit.
Do you want peace?
Not really.
I feel like
nah.
in the like utopian world where like, oh, everyone's peaceful, like that'll get like, I'm not boring, but
Boring. This guy.
not boring.
This is the guy who watches cars just.
Dude, that's fucking exciting, dude. Oh yeah, that's what they do. The cars go like this.
That's actually really exciting because they're going like 300 kilometers and they're right next to each other. Dude, one little move.
Yeah, dude, and you're fucking done. I mean, you probably don't die now, but
Yeah.
that's just crazy, dude. I want to do that. I want to get my son into that shit.
So
Hey, when are we gonna go go kart? We could go go kart
See?
racing.
I'm down to go to an F1 race in Vegas.
In
We can't go to the Vegas
Fuck
one.
no.
I know, but or Texas.
That one's expensive.
That one's
too.
a little more doable. It's like $600, $700.
As far as the U.S. ones, that is the cheaper one.
I was telling them
Yeah.
though, honestly, I think in person it'd be pretty boring.
What? I think opposite.
I
I,
think
would
it-
get plastered
Dude,
out there.
But it's
No,
because,
but-
like
Depending on the
they
corner
pass
you're
by
on.
here
Yeah.
and then, like,
It's like, oh look, they're here, they're coming. Boom. Okay.
literally.
Yeah.
But that's the point. Is like I'm just there. Hey, go, dude.
Hey, let's see if we can chug this before they come back. around.
Yeah, dude. Like fuck yeah, I'm down for that. Here they come. Here they come.
Boom. Done.
Hey, dude, if they do this, we take a shot right here, bro. And then boom, and then you just by the time it's ready, you're like, bro, please, you're all plastered and shit. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
I guess.
Now from my TV, I'm all sober and shit. I'm just like,
You can still do the same shit.
you just see
dude.
this.
You don't
Oh, yeah.
always see that, dude.
You can still do the same shit. It's
Oh
not the
damn!
same.
This fool's gonna pit right now. Like, dude, that's fucking risky. And then like, boom, everyone goes past him. Oh fuck! Now they spent 3 seconds to fucking change his tires. Now he's behind fucking 2 seconds. Like, this guy now took the lead. Like, it's fucking exciting, dude. No, I'd rather see stick.
Bro, I'd rather see
almost goal.
a pickleball game.
Stick. Like,
Pickleball game, bro.
fuck pickleball, dude.
Ha! Ha!
Talking about tennis.
Ha! No, pickleball too.
Pickleball 2?
yeah, too. But back to the whole your dumb comment about just kidding. But you said you don't want a peaceful world. What is this guy, dude? Why is this guy so aggressive, dude?
It's
Like,
not aggression.
dude, I'd be bored of a peaceful world. Let's just fuck it, bro. Let's go to war. What is that, dude?
What I'm saying is, in the utopian world, like, what's a good example of a movie?
Cybertruck.
Zootopia?
I mean, cyberpunk.
It's a video game.
But that's exactly what in a perfect world.
No,
that's
you're
what it
thinking
looked
that's
like.
a post-apocalyptic fucking shit.
Dystopian.
Dystopia, yeah.
But because they were trying to achieve utopian.
Right. But okay, the thought of it seems cool. Like, hey, everyone's gonna be peaceful. There's gonna be no war. There's gonna be no nothing. Like, everyone's gonna be cool. But then everything's nice and everything's cool, and like
And then that one guy breaks and you have to
it's
buy
fucking
it.
boring. Oh, that reminds me. But anyway, so it gets boring. Like, it's just like, what are we doing? Why are we all wearing
So you
gray
like
shirts and like,
you like the thrill of like, dude, we can literally go to war and all fucking die right now.
dude, I'll fucking die for this country, dude.
That's the thrill.
Except if JB.
But then why did you want JD Vance for him to apologize? You should have just been like,
No, I didn't care about the apology shit.
no, you did.
No,
You're all mad.
I didn't care about it. I don't care about Zelensky. Fuck that actor, motherfucker. dude.
Actor?
He's just acting president.
Oh, God. I mean, what? What? Like, who cares, dude?
Who cares what? Fucking world politics?
No, who cares about a fucking thank you? That's what all I'm saying. And don't get me wrong, I like JD Vance and Trump, but I don't give a fuck about
But
that
it's
thank
like
you.
a power move. It's like, nah, I'm gonna make this motherfucker apologize to me.
Yeah, I don't need to see that.
It's a dick fucking like. Let's see how big your dick is. It's a dick measuring. Fucking
Yeah, but
contest.
like,
that's what it was.
it's
It's
just
not so much what he made. Oh, apologize to me. It's just, hey, let's measure our dicks. Yeah, ours is bigger.
Yeah, well, when the one guy's going, I know speak English, say, well, you know, on your borders, you big oceans. Like, okay, that guy is not gonna, he can't say anything back, dude. Like, what the fuck is he gonna say, dude? Like, come on. Did you see
Plus,
that?
he's not at home. So
Did you see that he said Putin's gonna die soon?
who said that?
Zelensky.
Yeah, right.
Hey, but what if that happens, bro?
No, because you remember a few years ago, everyone was like,
He's sick.
"Oh, Putin was sick." Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, dude. We've been hearing this shit since the Cold War.
But what if it happens?
Not the Cold War. Since What was that?
Damn, your history, dude, is not there. Just kidding. But what if it happens?
If he dies?
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be crazy. Because what is the chain of command over there? Because I'm assuming it's going to be a
My name
military...
is Peter Butterbov, and I'm taking over.
Yeah, it's going to be a military...
It's going to be some general.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to end the war.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, he would.
Nah.
Yes, he would. You want to bet?
Do you think so?
500%.
I think they want to fucking fight, dude.
Fight what, dude?
Fight. They want to fight, dude. They don't want a utopian world. Yeah. Nah, we give you guys oil and you guys come and take our vodka.
Does Putin have a vice president?
It says Hunter Biden.
That's a good one.
He had another video, like a crackhead type video.
Yeah, dude, that dude's off the hook, huh? Whatever,
no,
man.
He's off of Secret Service.
I know, dude. They pulled him off all those secret details on.
Mm-hmm. Clearances.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck them. Live like a real regular average.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not, but they aren't regular.
How
though.
bad do you think? Not bad, but like the kids of presidents. Like you're in the limelight and like you can't do certain shit. Like, you ever watch that movie First Kid?
No, I'm not that old.
Yeah, it's old. Yeah. Oh, 40's not old. 40's not that old.
I knew you were gonna pull that card out.
So I don't know if this is correct or not, but it goes the Supreme Commander in Chief, which is Putin. Then it goes to the Minister of Defense, which is Andrei Belousov. Then it's Chief of the General Manager, Valery Gerstemnimov.
Chief of General Manager of Broncos.
I don't know if this is right. I'm just kind of.
Duval.
Yeah, that's what
Goddamn.
I'm assuming that's how it is.
Yeah, but again, okay, say hypothetically he does fucking something happens to him. That's the chain of command, right? But dude, there's gonna be a fucking coup. Like,
100%.
Do they really respect that guy at the top? Or
You know, CIA is gonna go in there right away.
They're gonna try and do some shit too. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, 100%. So how does that look for us, though?
Okay, that gets rid of another superpower.
In some way, but how does it look now? Like, okay, how does it look? We tell Zelensky, fuck off, and then Putin dies, and then we go in there and fucking...
Go into where? Into Russia?
Back in there, yeah. Oh, fuck it, get in there, CIA. After we just said we were all for peace.
Mm-hmm. But, okay, so China's coming up. They're a world power, right? So we take out one or whatever, then they become some sort of democratic fucking shit, right?
Hopefully.
That's. But then, like, well, now, okay, we have one adversary. Say, hypothetically, in the world where we not take over, but we convert China into a capitalist, which they kind of already are, and then we turn Russia into capitalist. Like, what would that world look like? We're the only superpower. That means we're the world police. Not that we weren't already, but, like, what the fuck does that look like when there's no more huge world powers other than us?
Boring.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Fuck no, dude.
There'll still be wars in Africa
this is
and
what
in
I
South
was,
America.
No, because once I feel like, hey, everyone's getting bored, let's start sending some propaganda. Hey, you see those zipper heads over there?
Whoa.
Whoa. Zipper heads for Japan, huh? I'm sorry. I love Japan.
I don't know what it is, but
I love Japan.
But no, because you still have communist countries in South America and maybe Africa.
Who cares?
No, I know they're small.
Who gives a fuck? Like, why don't we just become friends with Russia? Like, who cares?
No, I mean, maybe.
They were our fucking allies in World War II. Well,
Kind
you know,
of.
what is it called?
Archbishop? Archduke Ferdinand?
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. Nah, you know what? I'm out of here, bro.
You don't even know who that is, dude.
Dude, come on, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is my father.
But, yeah, like they were part of the Allies. Like I wouldn't say that we were fucking homies.
But it's one of those things that, dude, there's history to bond on for us to have a foundation to start.
Both world wars, we were fucking allies in the same
that's
side.
what I'm saying.
And then what happened? They became communists, or they.
The only reason we started fighting is because they got half of the scientists, we got half of the scientists, and it started this whole fucking thing, dude. Like a
arms race.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason why this shit got all fucking.
And then we faked the moon landing to kick their ass at the end.
Well, according to Jesse, but shout out to Jesse. The dark side of the moon.
We've gotten images of that shit now.
I don't know. Just ask Android. They'll fucking give you a filter.
All right, like, so, not to fucking...
Here we go.
The moon, right?
Oh.
Let's bounce around the topics.
Here we go.
Or not even the moon. So it's the sky, right? So
Oh, now the sky's fake, dude.
Oh, I got
No,
a
no.
story about the moon. Continue.
so the sky is here, right? So say we're right here on this side of the Earth,
Okay.
and we're looking at the sky that way, right? Say this is whatever.
Okay.
You're looking at the certain stars, right? Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Then it starts rotating on its axis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it ends up on this side of the sun.
Okay.
Now you're facing this way.
Okay.
Why are the stars similar to the ones on that side?
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're not.
It literally doesn't change.
It literally changes.
It moves. There's stars that
What do you
move a little bit.
mean? What? You take a picture tonight.
Pull that up, dude.
Put a picture tonight. Just take a picture of the stars
And we'll
tonight.
take a picture 6
And then
months
take
from
a
now.
picture. No, not 6 months from now. Just take a picture a month from now.
6 months from now.
6 months from now, it might rotate to back to the same spot. I don't know. I'm not gonna let you.
No,
I'm not
because-
gonna give you that advantage. Just do it a month from now.
No, it's 6 months because it takes a year to go around the sun, right? So 6 months from this spot, you're gonna be on the opposite side. 6 months,
Okay.
right?
I
You follow
guess.
there? No, not I guess. You
I
follow.
haven't
right?
researched enough to tell you yes or
What do
no.
you mean? It takes a year to go around the sun, right?
Dude, I guarantee the stars you're seeing will not be the same in 6 months.
I think you're seeing some of the stars on this side over here, which doesn't fucking make sense to me.
Why do you think that?
Because you shouldn't be able to see those if you're facing this direction.
You're not seeing those. You're seeing different
I
stars.
don't think so, dude.
What do you mean you don't think so? I look at
What did you Google though?
Huh?
What'd you Google?
Does the star stay the same even when rotating?
What did it say?
Mm.
Are you a fucking idiot? Why did you?
Are the stars in the sky the same as 6 months from now?
Do you know that one podcast?
Something like
They always talk about
Rotating around the sun, no? 'Cause that's a full
Yeah.
year.
It's
Yeah.
a year, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I was saying to Esteban. So say you start here, right?
Yeah.
It's a year, 12 months, right? So half of that, 6 months, you'd be on this side.
Yeah.
So now you're facing this way.
But the Earth's also spinning.
Right. 24 hours. No, but that's 24 hours. Like literally, in 24 hours, you'll be end up in the same spot.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you've seen the one where like the actual rotation, we're actually spinning this way. It's a corkscrew. No, you've seen that shit.
Yeah.
Right? It's a corkscrew shit, dude. That's why I'm thinking like we're corkscrewing, but you're still seeing that direction. Even though you're going around the sun, boom, boom, boom. That's why we're seeing the same fucking thing. But in the models, we're going like this. I'm like, well, that's not how the model is because otherwise we'd see the same fucking stars that way, and it'd be different. But we're seeing the same. It just kind of rotates in the sky like that a little bit.
Same, but different. But still same.
Like, oh, this is fucking Copernicus.
So then, what is the answer that Uli just got? What is that? What is it answering?
What is?
Is the answer?
What I'm saying is it's literally the same stars, just moved a little bit. It's not completely different stars. The way from that example should be. Oh, I'll tell you something, Nocho.
No, Skip.
All right.
So I looked up, does the star stay the same in 6 months even when rotating? No, the night sky and the stars you see do change over a 6 month period due to the Earth's orbit around the sun. Even though the Earth is rotating.
Right.
You see?
Okay, now tell it. Show me an example.
What the fuck?
It says, it does say examples. Examples in the northern hemisphere, constellations
always in the
like
northern
Orion are prominent in winter, while Scorpius is more visible in summer.
In summer. This is different stars, different time.
The-
No, because
Orion-
I said
no.
it's no. No. I said it's no, so no.
Hey,
That's wrong.
cut all that out. Nah.
You know what?
But you're spinning this way.
Hey, Uli, let's give him 2 big booms. Boom! Boom! Hey, that was really...
No,
You know what,
no
dude?
booms.
Einstein broke his fucking mind with that one, dude.
You know
But
what?
not for the right reasons,
gonna ask
dude.
Grok.
He was just
gonna ask
like,
Grok, dude.
how was I born 60 years before this guy?
60.
And had the knowledge of fucking gods. That's what Einstein's thinking.
Now,
right
speaking of that, though, on Monday when I had gone off work, when I had gone to Safeway, me and Amanda were outside, dude. A fucking shooting star. What the fuck?
now. Like a bright white one, huh, where it's just like, whoosh, and then it disappears.
It was slow, dude. It was just going.
Ooh, that wasn't a shooting star, bro.
See, here we go.
That wasn't a
What
shooting
was it,
star.
Esteban?
Shooting stars go boom and then disappear.
It depends on the speed of it. Dude.
It literally looked like a little rock just going.
Yeah, that's literally a falling star.
Yeah, it looked
What
like
was
it was
it?
like it was in our atmosphere just burning up.
Mm-hmm.
Bigfoot.
Yep. And the
The
little
fat guy,
fucking- Did you see that shit though from I want to say it was Australia. It was somewhere because one of the I don't know if it was Starlink, but it was fucking Tesla's shit. Whatever. What is it called?
Starlink.
No, not Starlink. Tesla's. What's their space
Falcons.
shit? Falcon 9 rocket. Anyways, when it took off, it left the fucking like the plume, and it's like a spiral shit, and it just kind of froze up in the atmosphere, and it was fucking like you saw it in the night sky. What? Pull that shit up because Esteban's not gonna believe that shit.
Wait. You said about a SpaceX rocket flying in the sky?
SpaceX, this motherfucker. yeah. So when it took off,
Okay.
the plume that it leaves, you know, like
Yeah.
the fucking gases, it kind of froze in the upper atmosphere, and then it kind of lingered for a little bit, but it looked like a fucking spiral fucking looking shape, almost like a portal.
So why wouldn't?
Watch.
What's it called? Plum.
So I need to hear this on record. You're saying this is a portal?
No, dude, I'm just saying this is what you're gonna think it's a portal.
What? No, I just.
You're gonna be, nah, that's fucking fake, dude. That's a fucking TikTok bullshit.
No, if I see a rocket doing it, then it's a rocket. I'm not gonna say I don't know, dude. The world's
No,
spinning
it
and it's
wasn't a
not there.
rocket. The rocket
Oh.
took off, and it left the plume,
Oh,
and then that shit was like, because it was semi-frozen. But I want to say it was Australia.
but if the rocket flew through there and then all those fumes came
Europe.
out, then it's from the
Europe?
rocket fumes.
Boom, right there.
Oh, hold on.
Yep,
You see it right
Toyota's
there?
it.
Look,
God damn it.
Toyota.
Don't even remind me of dealerships right now.
There it is. Look.
Yeah, it's an ad still.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm starting to question it.
Yeah.
No.
Look, I can't fucking click.
Yo, dude, that's hella suspicious,
it
bro.
fucking finish,
Nah, that's suspicious,
Let
bro.
it finish.
Nah, dude.
It's not even halfway through.
They don't want to show you, dude.
Let's just watch the fucking ad.
Dude, yay. Fed shit. All right, let's watch the ad.
There's two.
Boom, another
Damn.
ad.
269.
Dude, they know that the attention span of all of us, they're going to drop on the second ad.
They won't last too.
Trust me, I checked the analytics on our shorts.
Yeah.
I know you guys click away in fucking 10 seconds.
I always thought just like, oh, it looks like you saw it, but no, it picks up on like, yeah, you only saw it for 5 seconds. I'll do the skip. Come on, skip.
What's this one? What's this ad about?
When the internet goes down.
Oh,
A bank loan?
fucking Sprint.
Go figure. Right here. Mysterious blue spiral spotted across Europe caused by SpaceX. Look at that shit, dude.
What the fuck?
How crazy is that? Look, a
Okay.
shooting star right there.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, that's definitely SpaceX. Yeah.
How do you not fucking...
So
It's saying-
stupid, bro.
Okay, what website is this from? Look, that's somebody recording it.
Yeah, that's
From
space.
France.
That's SpaceX, bro. Just because they told me it's SpaceX, bro. Who? How do you know that's SpaceX, dude?
Because a rocket just took off, and that's what it left behind.
Hey, Elon, you need to send that rocket right now, so that way we have a story to tell when this bullshit comes out.
It looks like a spiral galaxy just up in the fucking sky, dude. What is that shit up there? You see it?
So, is there video of the rocket getting shot up?
What do you see that?
Ah, you're a fad, bro. You're a fad, bro. Why do you need to see the rocket to confirm if it was shot in the same area?
It was shot in the same area.
Can I see a video of it?
What does it say? It froze.
Can I see a video of the rocket getting shot up?
You've never seen a rocket.
Dude, why are you avoiding? Is there a video of the rocket getting shot up?
That was from the New York Post, dude. And you're gonna deny that shit?
Okay. What do you mean? Where's the rocket?
Just with SpaceX rocket.
Another
launch.
ad. You guys don't need to see this. Click on this advertisement now.
Oh yeah. It's a fucking rocket right there.
That don't look like nighttime, bro. That don't look like the same time, dude.
Oh, that's the same one right there. Now, if you notice, it has like a white right there. That's the same rocket.
The video we just saw was at night.
Yeah, no, but because it's.
Oh, my bad,
it's in
bro.
Europe,
It's because it rotated around the sun.
Europe time. Yeah. So it was already 6 months ahead.
Anyways, that video is not the same.
Okay, but that's the rocket launching. Who cares?
What do you mean? Who cares? I want to see this spiral that you're talking about. I want to see it at the same time that the
It
rocket
wasn't
got
at
shot.
the exact same time. The thing is, the rocket took off and it leaves a fucking plume, right?
Mm-hmm.
This plume kind of solidified in like ice almost. It froze, and it created that spiral fucking effect. And that's what they saw just going across the sky.
Mm.
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 Come on now.
What do you mean? Come on, how?
Looks like a cigarette.
I don't know, dude.
Fucking this guy believes in fucking aliens that just pull up to another fucking
I'm not saying
airplane
it's
and just go.
aliens. I don't know if it's aliens. I'm not saying it's aliens, but you couldn't pull up a rocket to back up
He
your
just did.
example.
He pulled up
That
two
was at the
rockets.
same time.
Okay, it might not be the exact same one.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see the exact rocket.
Oh, we should have got, dude. This is what happens when we get cancellations. We were supposed to get Dr. Greer today, but unfortunately he couldn't make
He
Oh.
would have fucking told you,
it.
dude.
He would have told.
So we were supposed to have Stephen Greer on here, but
Dr. Stephen Greer.
He didn't
Dr.
go to.
Stephen
He didn't go
Greer.
to
My
doctor school for
apologies.
nothing, dude.
Yeah.
That's fine.
we wanted to question him about some of these DUMBs, which is the underground military bases. Once we started questioning him, he got a little offended, and he told us he wasn't going to come on
No
here.
politics. No politics.
Hopefully we'll be able to get him on here next time.
Next time. Right.
Yeah. But I know Miguel had a ton of questions for him because he's a skeptic of anything
Semi-skeptic,
UFOs and
yeah.
aliens. No, he is a skeptic.
Mostly S4 questions, but yeah.
S4. Well, I mean, you're over here showing me spirals, and you're saying it's a rocket. So I'm
I
sure.
didn't say it was a
I'm sure
rocket.
Dr. Stephen Greer would have been able to explain that to you.
He would have explained it to you and explained it's the fucking plume of the rocket, dude.
He probably would have said it's man-made.
It is man-made.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. It is.
I didn't see no rocket.
I have
I
to
just-
touch it. I have to physically
Yeah,
touch
that's
it.
him right there. I didn't see it, so that's not real.
How reliable is the New York Post? Or what was it? New York Post?
Yeah.
How reliable? I'd say, I don't know. Probably not.
Like left leaning.
I'd say it's probably just whenever it wants to be.
That's like 6-7.
Explain that, bro.
I don't have to fucking dumb it down for you guys. And we'll be back after these messages
After these advertisements.
from Toyota.
You know what? Let's do this. Let's talk about this.
about
There's
what?
an issue.
What?
What is that? Yeah. Let's hear it, Miguel.
Or what? The gay shit?
Yeah.
Oh, the gay shit? Cut it out.
No, because you've always had that. You've always had tomboys. You've always had like feminine fucking men. Like,
This
there was but
gay,
this-
right? There's gay's always been around.
But that's just gay. Dude, the trans thing, that's the newer thing.
You think it's new?
Because it's
I think it's more popular
that
now.
they feel.
I agree with
popular,
that. I
guess.
agree with that.
Where like they feel like, no, I should be a male. And like, is it that or is it? Hey, this side over here ain't fucking with you.
You know what it could be too. You know how in high school it's like, oh, those are the goths, those are the punks, those are
It's another
It's
faction?
just
The
it's just
trans?
They fit in.
Yeah,
They
it's
fit
just
in.
it's just for them to fit into a group. I feel like that's what
But
it
why
is.
wouldn't they fit into the normal fucking group?
Because
Because they feel like
they want to be special.
that.
There's I think there's okay, so there's been an argument about Christianity and Islam. I'm not trying to get into religion, but they say that in Islam they're very you don't make fun of my religion.
Anti-gay.
Yeah, you don't make fun of my no, I'm not going into that. I'm just the way they protect their religion.
Yeah,
I'll
they
fucking
strap
kill
bombs to
you.
themselves.
Yeah, okay, yeah, probably. I'll fucking blow up this place if you make fun of my religion. Whatever, I might be racist for that, but who cares?
That's a bad accent.
Okay? Or whatever. Allahu. Okay?
That's better.
So then, and Christians, I don't know if you've seen, or Catholics, whatever, they're a little bit more, sure, there's a lot of judgmental people, but they're more like,
Accepting.
eres joto, okay, whatever, you're gay.
Mhm.
I think with the same thing with the way we are with gays, not gays, but like that whole mentality where we're like, all right, they want to do their own thing, let them do their own
But-
thing,
but the
and
thing
you
is-
give them all. When you give an inch, they take a
They
mile.
take 'em out,
Now all of a sudden, you have a whole like generation of people that grew up,
with
like
that
this,
acceptable.
and then they become teachers, and then they become adults, and then they start teaching that
Their way
onto the
type of
children of what it is right now. And I think that's where we're at, where it's like we've tolerated this too long, too far already. Like I think we've gone to I think right now we're starting to turn it around, but we got to a point where it's like, yeah, we need to tell these fools like it's not homophobic for me to be like, shut the fuck up already.
But see, here's the thing: it's not. A lot of them, they're not gay.
Well, I know.
So you have your gay people, again, they've been around forever, like, cool. But it's this other shit where like what, maybe attention, how he's saying, but like, what are you trying to achieve here?
I never said attention. Why are you putting words in my mouth?
I
I said special. I said special.
You said attention, maybe they want attention.
I said they're special. They want to be special.
Run it back.
Replay. I feel like that's what
But
it
why
is.
wouldn't they fit into the normal fucking group?
Because
Because they feel like
they want to be special. What the hell?
But anyways, see, I lost my train of thought. So anyways, the
Go ahead,
stars
just
on
say
this
it.
side are different. But yeah, so I feel like this whole other thing is like, it's separate from the gay thing. Because they're not gay because, say you have a trans man, or I don't know how that works, but I'm a little bit retarded. So a male that feels like he's a female will go out and find a male.
Gay.
I mean, that's how we would see it, but
No, it's gay.
I don't think that person sees it as gay because he or she, whatever, feels like you're still going with the opposite sex of what you think you feel like. Because otherwise, like, well, as a male, why don't you just go hook up with another dude? Because they're how you would perceive it as gay. But it's like, no, I feel like a chick. Like,
Okay, but like, okay, you feel like a chick.
You're more hung up on the I don't want to have to fucking call you, and I don't want people teaching you shit like that.
Yeah, I'm just like, look, man. No pun intended.
It's ma'am.
Look, here's my issue, okay? Whatever whatever the fuck you want in bed, okay? Yeah. But you come to the school where I had to send a child for 8 hours, and he sees this fucking Fruit Loop.
No, that's for breakfast, dude.
Hey guys, today we're gonna learn about history.
There's Mike Tyson in there too.
Miguel's right. My accents are just shit. All right. Anyways, and look, you're talking about kids who are growing. You know, they just have a lot of hormones and stuff,
minds,
and they just see this fucking thing.
That's a person
Teaching. Well, they're not anything. They're just them. So thing.
That's a person.
Anyways, so okay, I know they're human. Yes, I get it, but it's almost like. It's like a propaganda. Not that they're trying to do propaganda, but it's like...
They're trying to get more people on their side.
No, it doesn't even matter about that. It's just they see it, and it's normal to them.
It numbs them to...
When really, like, as this kid that's in your class, maybe this teacher came out the way they did because they had some trauma back in their life or something, you know?
Yeah.
And now, because you're coming in as a teacher, as a role model... These kids think, like...
Let me ask you this, though. Not to interrupt you, but...
That's fucked up.
Say as a kid, can they see that? Can they see, hey, this is a dude, Mrs. whatever, right?
They definitely.
You think they can? Or
100%.
I don't know, dude. Like, I think at a certain age, like if you're talking middle school, fuck yeah, you can tell. Like, but as younger kids, I don't think they can see it, and they'll always see like, oh, it's my teacher. You think so? But I think like, yeah, maybe the gay thing you can see that, but a trans who a person goes through, maybe they don't even do hormone shit, but it looks like a chick, kind of. I don't think the little kids would fucking really see that. I think they'd just be like, oh yeah, that's Mrs. fucking Parker.
Pistol bottom.
Pistol bottom, unless they see her fucking pissing standing up or some shit.
It's weird though. Okay, it's like it sounds fucked up that I'm seeing it. Like fuck, you know. Like at least they're teaching the class, you know. Maybe there's not. Yeah, they're human. Yeah, I get it, you know.
Like anything else, like not all of them are gonna be trying to get people on their side. But
no, yeah, they're not trying to. Maybe they're just going in there, but then like It's just you show up like that, and it's like
it's gonna influence kids, and it's gonna
and I'm not saying like I don't want my kid to be like that or anything like that. I'm not trying to say like what are they? Ew, you know, like, but at the same time, it's like there's shit deeper than that. It's like we want to keep producing. We want to keep on as a human race. We want to keep reproducing. Like, like as fucked up as it is, like we're shrinking as a population, and that's something. Well, I think is a big part of it.
Yeah, but again,
also giving condoms to Gaza fucking stops.
But you have the opposite of that too, like where males turn to females and females turn to males, and then they're fucking, so they're still gonna have kids. It's just gonna look weird.
Well, do they?
Not the kid, but like
when they start taking all these like medications and hormones and fuck their shit up, like.
I mean, that's research for 10 years from now. But I feel like they are having kids, right? Unless, again, if it's a dude turning into a chick and then she chooses a dude, we're like, you're gay, my boy. Like you're switching to a chick, but like,
yeah, you're
going to
still
another
gay.
dude. Like,
yeah.
To me, it. I think I already touched on it. I was saying like, you're built a certain way, or you look a certain way.
Just be gay or be straight.
Yeah, like these people over here, they ain't fucking with you because of the way you. It sounds fucked up the way you look or whatever. So you feel like, I'm just generalizing. Huh? Maybe if I go to the other team.
Oh, I'll get more of.
Yeah, like maybe they'll start fucking with me. Oh, boom, there it is.
But who cares?
Who cares that they do that?
Yeah, like I feel like we should be pushing them, like everyone, to not care.
Is it me or did he just do a 180?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It just seems weird.
No, like.
Am I tripping?
No, like we shouldn't be pushing and like.
They want attention.
It's okay. It's okay. Like
I did it.
We shouldn't be saying it's okay to change your fucking dick and pussy. Mm-hmm. We should be saying it's okay to be fucking gay or straight.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't need you coming in here with your fake hair. Making like dude, I'm telling you, like I don't care. I'll fucking say it. Like at the end of the day, the fucking human population needs to move on and keep on going, and this is hindering that. And I'll say it straight up, like that's.
But it's also not just them. Like people are just not having kids.
Well, no, it's all that. It is all that. All this fucking whatever's going on. It's microplastics, vaccines, bad eating. It's all of that together.
Yeah.
You gotta, but all of it has to be worked. It has to be, all of it needs to be worked on. I think we need to eat better. I think we need to promote that it's be yourself and it's okay if you like fucking girls or guys. And then fucking.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I think it's like a psychological thing, right? They feel like I'm in the wrong body. Isn't that what they go through? That's why they want to change genders.
Well, fuck, I'm sitting next to a guy who thinks he's goofy, so.
No, goofy.
Do you think you're goofy or what?
Gosh.
Hot dog.
I'm pretty good at accents.
So, okay, let's say.
No, don't bring my kids in.
Well, I was going to say the your teacher, right? You see, meet a teacher that's. And you're just like.
Okay, but what do you do in that situation? You can't take them out of the school. I mean, you can, but would you?
Can't you just transfer teachers?
Would you just ask for a different teacher?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do that.
Yeah, you can.
What do you
Can
mean?
you really?
Yeah.
In elementary school?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, his teachers right now.
I think as long as there's a spot open with another teacher, you can put them in there. I think.
I don't know. That's all that works, dude.
I think
the state decides where your kid's going.
The state is like, you're going to this
Yeah,
specific
dude, we're
teacher.
in fucking Soviet Russia, dude.
Nah.
No, but like I think they distribute that, right? Like 25 kids here, 25 kids here.
Okay, how about this? I'll backtrack a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say, okay, yeah, you change genders, whatever. How about just don't mention it, though? Yeah. Hello, I'm Mrs. Adams. And that's
Apple.
it. I'm just... That's like Kobe to Shaq right there.
That's a clip right there.
Okay, but yeah, right. Let's just say, hello everyone. I'm Mrs. Adams, and don't even mention anything. Just say I'm Mrs. Adams. Don't say I'm a woman or anything. Just I'm Mrs. Adams. I'm an English teacher. Let's begin.
Why do you have a beard, Mrs. Adams?
Why is your mustache just like Hitler?
Your mustache is bigger than my dad's.
Oh shit.
You'll get kids ask fucking random shit.
Yeah, but I just grow a lot of hair.
I'm not allowed to talk about that, kids.
Oh yeah, just say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, like just teach, and that's your thing. There's no reason to say I changed, or I did this, I did that. The kids don't need to know that. Just I'm Mrs. Adams, and I'm here to teach you how to fucking add 9 + 9,
18.
and move on.
Facts. Type shit. You're just tripped
It's-
up. What?
No, go ahead.
No.
No, go ahead.
No,
No,
you
I
were
want
gonna
to
say
hear what
something.
you say, dude.
I was gonna change this topic.
No, I wasn't gonna continue.
No.
I don't want to get canceled.
Are we done with that shit?
Yeah, let's just not keep going.
So am I cutting that?
Nah, fuck it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of chop it up, but
Yeah, chop it up a little bit, but
leave that
We
Apple one
think-
in.
Trans are cool.
you know what? Just
Hello, children.
just get all my. Let me backtrack.
Yeah.
Let me backtrack.
I don't know. He did a 180 though, right? Like it almost seems like he was arguing a certain way and then just like boom, like no, we should just let him be.
I start
what they
thinking
want.
about everyone's
Wait, what the
reputation,
fuck?
bro. Oh God. What were you gonna say?
The mirrors.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
You know, he actually doesn't say that. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Something else.
I don't think he does say that, but that new Snow White, you saw that?
Did you watch it?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
I don't like Rachel Ziegler,
Who's that?
the
Chick-
Snow White chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You saw that shit? It's the lowest rated in history. One
Yeah,
point.
dude,
It was.
that's fucking crazy.
I went to go check myself because I was like, this gotta be fake. I checked and it said a 1.7 out of 10.
And then that shit
It
came.
dropped. I thought it was 1.8.
Oh,
went-
maybe it's
It
1.8
went
then.
quick to fucking Disney Plus. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I don't know if it's out now or.
But like,
it's coming
fuck it,
out.
bro.
The
Just
only
put
thing
it-
I've heard about that is that Disney literally, because she was supposed to go on a tour like to promote
They
it,
told
and they
her.
dropped all of it. And they're like, nah, you're not going on. Nothing.
It's because I was just talking about this with my chick.
To talk shit about it.
There's multiple things that happen on it. So one, Rachel, she opened her mouth saying, because they asked her like, "Oh, did you rewatch like the old Snow White just to get like a feel?" Oh no, I don't even like that one. It's so like outdated. Like, who cares about the prince? Like, women don't need men no more. Like, this is an updated one that women are powerful and we don't like. It was super like woke, dude. Yeah. So people were like, "Oh, this bitch," you know.
I feel like that's what they did with Wicked too.
So then, so this is why I think it collectively tanked. Gal Gadot supports Israel, and was like, all the Gaza people. So then on the other side, the wokes were like, nah, what the fuck, Gal Gadot said Israel, blah blah blah. So you have rights mad at Rachel, and you have lefts mad at Gal Gadot, and it just and
Is
then
that how you say her last name?
Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
Who gives a
Gadot. I
fuck,
don't know.
dude?
Oh,
Who
she's
gives a
fucking hot as fuck, dude.
Yeah, she's alright, but whatever.
She's not right, but whatever.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
It doesn't say
I
that.
don't need to see that shit. That's ironic coming from a Jew. Yeah, of course, the Disney guy, they cut that out.
Oh, we will not be talking about that.
Oh, shit. Nah,
Of
but,
course.
no, so you have the right side mad at Snow White, and you got left mad at Gal. It just was made, both were going to bitch about it, and then, boom.
They just
Tank.
have everyone fucking.
Everyone said this movie sucked. But I saw the son of the director defending his dad. Like, oh, you guys have no idea what he had to manage with Rachel and this and that. And
Like she's a hard actor to fucking.
because she opened her mouth just about so much politics that just wasn't needed for the movie, and it was just like, my dad didn't get a fair chance.
Bashful? Why does she think I'm bashful? What the fuck? Yeah, and Doc.
I watched the trailer, dude, and there was this part that's when I knew this movie was ass, though. It was like, oh, why is she so much more opinionated than me? And that's when I was just like, oh, okay, this movie's is one of those.
Have you seen do you know the actual story? Like, you watch Snow White?
Is the seven dwarfs take turns on it, right?
That's the wrong
that's
one.
the right. Yeah, because I don't know shit about it, so I'm just like even the dwarves, seven dwarfs. Yeah, I don't know shit about them.
Well,
I don't
according
know
to
their names.
Wasn't it that like she got lost in the forest
Isn't
or some
it
shit?
Dancer, Prancer,
Big with Donald Benson, yeah. But yeah, she gets lost and then she lives with them, and then the poison apple.
And she
fucking passes
falls asleep, right?
That's the one with the little.
Oh, no,
the
wait, that's
witch
Sleeping
with the
Beauty,
apple.
my bad.
Oh, okay.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Sleeping Beauty.
That's the mirror on the wall.
Are they not the same?
That's
Oh shit.
Oh no, it is Snow White, huh?
Is this Snow White? I thought it was.
Mirror on the wall. And then it shows Snow White.
Jamie, you're gonna have to.
I thought it was.
I'm not looking up Snow White.
Oh shit, that was your foot.
It
Bro?
might be. I gotta cut my foot off since you gate all over. Mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one on the wall?
Well, I don't think that's what it originally is. That's just what I
No,
saw in
feel
the
like-
trailer.
Wasn't that from? What's that one where
'Cause the whole-
Angelina Jolie was in? Maleficent.
Oh,
Was that from Sleeping Beauty?
Maleficent, yeah.
But it was from Sleeping Beauty.
Not sure. I don't really watch none of these movies. Really, I just watch like
I don't either.
if I can remember some movies, it's gonna be Sleeping Beauty,
Why?
Cinderella, and
Beauty and the Beast.
I just said that, bro.
Hey, dang.
Oh no, I said Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast. My bad.
Mhm.
And I think that's gonna be all the ones I know for princess. Now, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, are you gonna watch it? You're gonna, you know,
Fuck no, dude. Sorry.
why not, dude? You're gonna prevent your kids from watching that, dude.
No, I'm sure.
You don't
my
want to
kids
show them
are-
who's the fairest of them all.
I'm sure my kids are gonna watch it, but they've been on this Sonic shit right now, dude.
Honestly, that's the truth.
What?
Oh, Sonic.
That's pretty
Hey,
cool.
I don't blame them.
Nah, fuck that movie, dude.
All right,
watching
fine.
Jim Carrey.
Why
in
do you
that
hate
role,
on
like-
Jim Carrey, bro?
No, dude, I love Jim Carrey, like, but just watching him in that role makes me sad. Like,
Oh, because
Bro,
he
what
just fall from grace.
yeah, like, what are you doing, dude? Like,
He
He
needed
did it
the
for
money.
free, dude.
I
No,
know.
he did it for free.
He
The
did
la-
it for free.
the last one.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about the previous ones,
I thought he did it for free.
Why would
'cause
he do that?
because he came out of retirement because it's his homie, right, directing it.
I don't know. I just thought because he's like, oh, it's for the kids.
Maybe that. I thought it was his homie that directed it, and he asked like, "Dude, come on, you gotta come out of retirement to fucking do this movie." And, or maybe it was all of them.
I think so. I thought so, but
Yeah.
if not, then
They said he was in debt and that he needed the money. Why else would you do that role?
Where'd you hear that?
Why else would you do that role? Who fucking does not get paid for a job?
a lot of people.
Yeah, probably
Name him.
Tom
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot.
Well, she probably donated it to Israel.
Probably. You know they're bringing her back in Fast and Furious.
I saw something about that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking retarded.
There you go, again with Fast and Furious.
It's
Dude,
fucking
they're going like
racing,
this
dude.
the whole
Oh,
time?
dude, you know F1 is Fast and Furious?
It is actually.
There actually is a F1 movie coming up.
Yeah?
Brad Pitt,
Is it Ford versus...
Ferrari. It is not. Come on, guys.
Hey, you know what? I want to hear your guys' top 5 actors.
Actors.
Mine's Rachel
now?
Ziegler. Gal-
Of all time.
You guys got top 5 actors? Okay, top 5 movies all time. How about that?
That's hard. That's even harder. Like
Why?
because there's like action
Why?
comedies. Like I don't know, dude. Like
Just pick.
you can't. I can't, dude. You can't.
Okay,
No,
fine.
dude. I don't want to do it.
Fine then.
My dad,
Top actors.
my dad shits on him, but I really like DiCaprio. DiCaprio.
Yeah.
But I like a lot of his
That's a good
movies.
one.
Honestly, your dad's wrong on that one.
Yeah.
You could leave that in. I told
li-
him he was right, but just kidding.
Yeah, I like his movies.
No, DiCaprio is...
Catch Me If You Can. Wolf
can't
of
deny
Wall
him.
Street. Like, it's just
It's
a lot of
it's like saying Drake's...
Don't bring up Drake.
Nah.
It is,
This
though.
motherfucker's been listening to Drake songs like for the past 2 weeks. Oh, I listened to this new Drake song.
It's like 3 songs out of like 20 songs on the album. But he is like the Drake of acting.
Drake is like John Cena, where like you either you're on the wagon that everybody loves him, or you're not, and you're just kind of like, eh.
John Cena's heel now.
I saw that.
Yeah.
You saw that?
It's trash.
It's crazy.
The Rock. But I'm not on either wagon. I don't give a shit.
Like,
Like
he goes like this. Huh?
some like. Yeah, I saw
What the fuck
that.
is that?
Oh, dude.
Come on, right?
But fucking, Damn, because there's like 3 fucking like references you guys did. Like, you guys went from John Cena to CD Lamb and fucking DiCaprio and Drake. Like, where are we going?
That's the podcast.
Dude, it was like this, bro.
Drake Henry.
Okay, let's start from the beginning, all right?
In the beginning.
In my opinion, Leonardo DiCaprio is the Drake of acting because maybe there are like maybe better performances, which I don't know. That's pretty tough to say. But you can't deny DiCaprio's his catalog. Like, he's just...
Has he done a bad movie?
Yeah, Titanic.
How dare you, sir? How dare
I can't
you?
fit on a log.
You know how fucking sad that is?
Dude, that was retarded, bro. He fit on that log, dude.
Oh, yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, fucking dumbass.
Fuck that bitch, dude. Like, nah, this is my fucking door.
Thank you.
Get the fuck off. Yeah, try being in the water. It's fucking colder. The fuck? After I saved your ass from fucking jumping off this fucking ship, this is what you do? I fucking saved your life. Well, she repaid the favor, I guess.
So I'll say that one, and I'll say, hey, mommy, wake up, mommy. Mom?
Did he go full retard in that? Or did he,
Mom!
Was he nominated, though?
Mommy, wake up!
I think
Yeah,
he won.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going full retard. He got nominated.
He went full retard.
I know. No, but like...
Jack, what's his name? Jack, what do they call him in Tropic Thunder?
You make me happy.
But they call him Jack something in...
Simple Jack.
Simple Jack, there you go.
Yeah. Dude,
Okay,
Tropic
but-
Thunder is like fucking one of the best fucking comedies, dude. Cut that out.
Yeah, nah, it's,
Nah, dude,
yeah,
that's
it's
just
up
fucking
there.
funny, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
all around, like, everything's fucking, from beginning to end, that's just fucking funny.
Okay, but when you saw Gilbert Grape in the fucking whatever, did
Gilbert Grape and the fucking whatever.
it? So I was showing my dad the movie, right?
Yeah.
Dude, this fool could not sit through it.
Mhm.
He was just going like this.
It's tough, yeah.
It just gets annoying after a while. Dude, he was getting all mad, dude.
It's kind of like when there's like this bunga, just fucking annoying ass fucking alien thing, just the whole fucking movie.
That's
just
between
being,
you and Uli, bro.
What?
Misa Annie. It's some shit like that. We're like, okay, enough, dude. Like, so I can see what he's saying. You know, similar.
Nah, he's the best character.
The best character.
He's the best
Hell
character.
no, not even close.
Yes.
Anyways, we can't talk about Star Wars every fucking podcast.
That's true.
But yeah, so Leonardo DiCaprio, he's up there.
He's top 5.
Of all time?
Yeah.
You know, like when people do all time and then they start going, oh, Marlon Brando, and like, yeah, I don't know.
Stop it.
No, Godfather, dude.
Stop it.
What do you mean?
Name his movies.
I just did.
What? See, if you're gonna go by
No, I know,
performances, sure.
but it's because I don't know him. I just know that his name always gets brought up. Like, to me, he's like, I'm
You whippersnappers don't know about, and then they fucking.
whippersnappers.
That's what old heads say.
I don't say that.
Look, man, this isn't.
Oh,
easy,
come on,
all right.
Yeah.
DiCaprio's in there.
Yeah. Don't fucking say it, dude. I saw the fucking wheels turning. Like, no, dude, he's not.
Christian Bale's
He's
in
not.
there.
He's not.
Matthew McConaughey's in there.
You can make an argument for McConaughey, because he's done like fucking rom-coms and he's done fucking serious movies. Not that the rom-coms are good.
You're gonna hate this one, but I'm just gonna
I
put him
already
in
hate
there.
fucking the other one
I'm gonna put him in there just cause
because he died. Ledger?
there's no way these guys can make it in there just cause they don't have it. But you know what? Fuck, I'm having a brain fart. Fuck. He does Wedding Crashers?
Owen Wilson,
No, the other one.
Luke Wilson.
No, the other one. He's with Owen Wilson in that movie.
Vince Vaughn.
There you go.
You think he belongs in the?
I'm only throwing him in there just because any of those actors in that category will never be in that list.
But he's done shite movies.
So
That's what we were saying with Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, how many shitty movies does he have? Not many, if you even want to.
but I'm just saying I'm throwing him in there because you'll never mention those type of actors in that list. I'm just gonna throw them in there just cause.
Vince Vaughn.
Just cause for the genre that he's in.
Wait,
He's funny.
Vince Vaughn, the dude from Dodgeball.
Yeah.
No, like Dodgeball's funny. Wedding Crashers is hella funny. Old School's funny.
Old
even though
School's
he's
hella
not,
funny.
He's not really in that, but he's in it.
What do you mean he's not really in that?
Because he's not like the main roles of those. It's Luke Wilson and fucking.
He's literally the main role. He's the one that got the whole house party going.
Yeah, but I feel like it's Will Ferrell and Luke Wilson.
Oh,
Vince Vaughn is in it, but
Will
like.
Ferrell might be up there.
Yeah,
You know what? You're right, bro.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell
But
is
then
above.
He's done fucking Bewitched. That shit was trash. Kicking and Screaming is like whatever to me.
Step Brothers.
No, Step Brothers is funny. Talladega Nights, all that.
Damn, dude. Now you
Talladega
just now I'm
Nights,
starting to think
dude.
of everyone because now I'm like James Franco. What do you mean?
What the fuck, dude?
What do you mean?
Oh, my arm was stuck in this fucking log, this rock. James Franco, dude.
What do you mean?
Well, what's a good movie he's done?
Fucking Pineapple Express.
Okay, that one's funny. Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Seth Rogen.
Name his movies. Seth Rogen. I would put Seth Rogen over fucking James Franco.
Well, Seth Rogen and James Franco are like hand in hand.
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yeah, like
Yeah, 'cause they're
almost
all
all his movies, he's in it.
Because they're gay for each other.
So, is that a problem?
I want to put my poems in you.
My plumes.
All the way down to my plums. Yeah, Will Ferrell for sure. I put him in there. He's funny. Jim Carrey, he's up there.
Oh, you know what? Jim Carrey's top 5 all time.
Yeah.
For me.
Aside from those fucking Sonic movies.
Your dad doesn't agree, but
He doesn't like anybody, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, he likes William Gacy.
William Gacy.
My bad. What's his name? The cowboy?
Dak Prescott?
Jerry Jones.
Dak Prescott, Jerry Jones.
The cowboy.
No, CeeDee Lamb. Yeah. I was trying to go hella old school,
Dallas
bro.
Buyers?
Wayne something.
Gretzky. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
John Wayne.
John Wayne. There you go. Wayne Gacy. I think that's a serial killer, dude.
John Wayne
Yeah.
Fucking John. No, he likes and I'm pretty sure this would be in a lot of people's is Clint Eastwood.
Oh, that's a good
He's
one.
in a lot of people's top fucking whatever's.
Yeah, he's top 10.
15 maybe.
15.
Yeah. Dude, if you're not a fan of westerns, then he's not gonna crack your top whatever. I like his movies
he went away from westerns as he got older, though.
a little bit because he now he has to play the old man. He's not the younger fucking like, oh, I can fuck you.
Which
up
will
type
make
shit.
him great.
He
What do you mean?
adapted.
He
as
adapted
he got older.
and
Yeah.
kept making good movies.
What about Sam
Top
Jackson?
10.
Sam Jackson?
Ooh.
Mace Windu?
That's a good one, bro. Yeah, Sam Jackson.
That fool's talk about versatile. Like he's done a shitload of shit movies, but yeah, that fool's
He's top 10.
yeah.
There's this last movie that I ever seen him in. It was the movie called brain fart.
Revenge of the Sith.
Nah, but it's like some it's a spy movie, but it's like a comedy. And he's like supposed to be in the CIA.
Oh, Rush Hour.
It's not where he had like Octo something and he had 8 of everything.
No. You're crazy,
I
bro.
don't remember what that one was, but that was him.
But I don't know why. I just thought it was funny because it's Samuel Jackson, and he's like telling the spies to do this mission. So he's watching. They're hacking into the system,
It's
and
not Triple X.
no.
No?
But anyways, it's downloading. So he's seen the thing, but he's also watching a Lakers game. So he's like, "Yeah, no, yeah, no." Like he's just going. It's just so funny, dude. Like. You know, fuck
That
yeah,
doesn't
bro. I'm
sound-
walking out of this
That doesn't
podcast,
sound
bro.
familiar.
I'm out of here,
Are
bro.
you sure that was Sam Jackson?
No, this is oh, there's a guy that's climbing on my list for acting.
James Franco's brother.
For real.
Fucking what's his
Fucking,
name? What's Witcher guy?
Oh, Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's done. He's
James-
starting to pile up.
James Cavill or
Yeah, there you go. He's
not
starting.
James, what's his name? Not James.
It's
Henry
Henry.
Cavill.
Henry
Yeah.
Cavill. Henry
Why the fuck
Cavill.
did I say James?
Franco.
James Cameron.
Oh, maybe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's starting to rack up his movies.
He was good in Witcher, dude. Like that to me, when they replaced him, that's when I was like, dude, come on.
But you haven't seen The Man from U.N.C.L.E., huh?
No.
You gotta watch that movie, bro. With Army Hammer,
Mhm.
dude, that's such a fucking great movie. But Great movie there. He's just piling them up right now, like low key. He's piling them up. Like, damn, that's another great movie from him. You know, I just watched there's another long ass name for a movie, but the Ministry of something ungentlemanly. Yeah, I did. And
not Kevin Costner. Sean Connery, the old man in it.
You're saying he's top 10?
No, I'm saying he's in that fucking movie.
Oh, dude, I was like, what the hell, dude? Like, let's just end it right here. Nah, just kidding.
James Bond.
Also, too, the Reacher guy was in that movie.
That's a reach.
Nah.
The Reacher guy? Fuck that guy, dude.
That big old fucking dude?
Yeah.
Why fuck that guy? You think you could take him on or what?
What else has he done? Dude, bring it.
But
You're saying like an up-and-comer?
Yeah, I think he's up and coming. Yeah. But he just recently did some Raw movie. I didn't watch it, though. I saw him, I was like, no, Reacher, you can't do those movies,
Take off your
dude.
shirt.
Damn, there's some pretty big biceps, eh? I teach my children in class, eh?
Mrs. Adams Apple.
Yes.
Come on, Mr. Service.
Mr. Service. Have you seen Mr. Service, Lily? Just search up a picture, dude.
I gotta pull him up, dude. It's from South Park.
Holy shit.
That's Mr. Service.
Yeah, that's Mr. Service right there. So he guards what is Trump?
Because he used to be Trump in South Park.
Yeah, but because he's gay, he has a Mr. Service.
That's
Mr.
Mr.
Slave.
Slave. That's
Yeah, it's Mr. Slave. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Jesus Christ.
that's the old school. This is old South Park right here. So when he became Trump, they fucking introduced Mr. Service.
Who's this, Macho Man?
Yeah. That was Macho Man.
Oh, dude, that's a classic one too. That was like 5 years ago, dude.
Have you seen, like, how many episodes?
Yeah, I'm
South Park? Nothing. I think the only thing I saw was during the pandemic. The pandemic.
Macho Man. I'm strong woman. Yeah. He just
Because it was when women were trying to compete and... Oh, no, it was men transitioned to women competing and fucking... We got rid of that shit, though, right?
Yeah,
That
I got
can't be under
officially.
sports?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Trump already signed that shit in executive order. Yeah, man.
What were we talking about?
Um.
Talking about then.
Let me look this up.
Oh, we're talking about Reacher and then
yeah.
Miss Adams.
That's going to be a great clip. Go Google.com. Let's go back to actors.
Okay.
What about Morgan Freeman?
Nah,
Nah?
he's not top 10.
Denzel?
Oh.
Denzel?
Oh, my bad. That's a top 5. That'll probably in my list right
Denzel
there.
Washington.
Yeah. Yeah, Denzel's definitely in there.
He's up there.
Dennis Rodman.
Isn't that crazy? Like, this fool fucking just went over there just randomly.
North Korea.
Mhm.
I know. What is fucking Kim Jong Un's obsession with that guy?
How do you get... that's probably how it gets it. But how do you get clearance for that shit?
To go to North Korea?
Yeah, like, how do you, like... Yeah, I want to go... I mean, obviously, because he liked basketball and he liked Dennis Rodman, right? Like,
But what do you mean? How do you get clearance?
Like, say...
Kim Jong Un said it's okay.
So he has to approve all the people coming into the country?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Because it's one guy saying, like, yes, no, nope.
Dictatorship,
Well,
dude.
but that's why it's so slow, the economy. Because it's one guy saying yes or no.
You think they have an economy?
No, that's why. Because this guy's saying yes.
What's your GDP? 0.00001.
Yeah. Well, they got fucking rockets.
I feel like they do. They make something, right? Don't they export shit? They have to. How do you sustain a country?
China's like their only economic. That's what's keeping
So
them
you think
alive.
they're okay, but how do you pay China? Obviously, they're okay. Say they give you shit, like, well, you got to pay for it with something.
Yeah.
What do they do? What do they make
They trade.
with what though?
I don't know. I don't look into it. I don't really care about North Korea, dude.
This guy. North
We
Korea?
have Dennis Rodman and then they. I don't know what else they
Somebody
have.
else went there.
That was it.
No, somebody else went there.
Come on, bro.
Like a celebrity?
Yeah.
You're talking about the other fucking basketball player.
Granger? Nah, she went to Russia.
Actually, no, it was Michael Jordan. No, it was the other one that looks like Dennis Rodman. They're like the same caliber of player.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? Let's get away from this.
Yeah.
Did you show him that video?
No,
Oh.
because
Oh,
it's in
'cause it's
Spanish.
Spanish,
Yeah, so like that's why I didn't send it in the group chat.
Yeah.
But some dude where Jehovah Witnesses came to his pad.
Yeah.
He goes out there, oh, what do you think? You know, God, and we believe it's Jehovah and all this shit, right? It's like, so, but what do you believe in? Like, oh, my God is Batman. But dude, with the serious face, like,
Yeah.
oh, we haven't heard about this. But you can tell one of them is kind of.
But he said in Batman, or did he say like?
Because it's in Spanish.
No,
right?
because he's
But
asking.
he
like,
said he said it in
Batman.
Spanish. Oh, he did say Batman.
Yeah.
It's because
Okay,
the Jehovah's are like, well, a lot of people call God, it's
Different names.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We got this person. What do you call your God? As Batman.
But
But
he
yeah,
goes
one
on to
guy
that
one
shit.
guy is like younger, and the
Yeah.
other guy is way older, and the older guy you can tell doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
But he's kind of like, oh, well, tell me more about this Batman. Like,
Yeah.
So
That's funny.
well, what does your God tell you about the stars and the planets that are out? Like, oh, well, you know, people come from different planets. Like Starfire, she came from the different planet. And
He
then they
started
formed
getting
the
into it.
Justice League, and
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the
yeah.
creator of DC Comics, like, he named him as like, oh, he's the creator.
Yeah.
So, like,
That's pretty good.
But
but-
then, yeah, like,
I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of what it is, right?
no. So they were telling him like, well, because the younger guy, he's the one that kind of caught on to it, because he was smirking the whole time. So I'm like, this motherfucker, it's fucking Batman.
And it's so fucked up though. He's just letting the guy like.
Just ran.
He's like, yeah, let's just see how this plays out.
I mean, because they were asking him, like, this fool was like, obviously he's knowledgeable in Batman, so he was kind of giving him the right answers. He's like, oh yeah, but you're talking about a character from comic books. It's like, it's not real. No, I know that, but so is the guy from your Bible. I mean, technically, it's not somebody like that you see or whatever. Like, he was kind of comparing it. It's like, well played, sir. But shit was funny. In Jehovah's.
Like if let's just say someone said right here right now, what do you believe in?
Mhm.
What would be your answer?
What do you mean?
I believe in the present time, dude.
Oh,
Oh, we want to get deep. You know what's crazy? I was talking about that this morning. Where I was like, hey, you know what we're talking about? Dragons. Do you think dragons are more believable than God? Not to get into religion, but because how you said, like, look at the Chinese fucking characters. There's a boar, there's a snake, a rabbit, a rat. You know, like they're all real. Yeah. And why is there a dragon in there? And why do we believe in dinosaurs? Like, oh, we have fossils of dinosaurs. Okay, but how do you know one of those dinosaurs wasn't a dragon? Yeah.
yeah.
Like, even dinosaurs today, they're like, oh, it's fucking giant birds that, you know, we think of them as like rough, scaly, well, not scaly, but like they had like skin on them like that. They were just maybe naked and they
Yeah.
had feathers and shit that we
Yeah.
can't collect.
Yeah.
You know? So maybe dragons were real.
Right.
What?
I mean, right. It's not that far fetched to say that.
I know,
But like the people that are like, oh, dragons aren't real, those are make believe, or how do
Religious,
you wipe that? Like, oh, that's not real, but you believe in this.
I
other
mean,
thing.
pterodactyls were real, right?
That's just going to dinosaurs. The same
No,
thing.
but like if pterodactyls were real, how far fetched is it that?
A
I mean, you're
dragon,
just
yeah.
talking about the texture and the
scales,
exterior look of
yeah.
a dragon. Like that's the only difference. So it's not that far fetched.
Maybe the fire breathing part.
Oh, I didn't even
That
think about
is
that.
kind of like.
That's
But it
true.
can, like, I mean, if you believe in Bigfoot, like, why don't you believe in aliens?
Well, who here believes in Bigfoot? I'm offended by that.
So the dragon thing, like, I know in ancient shit where when they would see comets, they kind of saw that as a fucking dragon, like, because it was red, it's like fiery, has a tail to it, and like, you know, some Chinese culture and shit. But I don't know if that's their dragon, because like you would think if they were, wouldn't we find fossils of that shit?
Yeah.
Is it
No.
because we're not digging in China? And
Yeah,
fucking
maybe.
more ancient. And then why were they only in that area?
Who
You know,
says they're only
Because
in
the
that
plate tectonics, like, well, wouldn't it be over here too? Like, wouldn't you find fossils somewhere?
area? But who said they're only in that area?
Because they're predominantly the ones that believe in dragons and shit.
But isn't it the same thing with like animals to this day? Like, oh, you could only find
Certain-
lions
certain
on
areas.
the African part. You could only find
Oh, that's
this in
true.
the safari. You know, monkeys over here.
Yeah.
This specific type of animal only lives here.
Mhm.
It could be the same thing.
Or
Like
it's
we
all
haven't
found
looked.
over
We
there.
haven't looked in the right
Dude,
places.
he countered you, dude. What,
No,
you
I'm
got a
agreeing.
rebuttal?
No, I'm agreeing.
You got no counter, huh?
Type shit.
I'm with Uli.
It's like 6'7".
He's right about that. It was probably just in that, predominantly in that area. So
Could
you guys,
be.
anything to say?
No, it could be in that.
You got nothing to say.
But it's not like
All right,
of
bro.
plate
It's all right.
tectonics.
It's all right. Let's just move on.
What I'm saying is plate tectonics, like
Yeah, it moves.
it moves around. Like, well, it could be that
The
it
pyramids are keeping them intact though.
yeah, especially with all that shit that's underneath the pyramid. Speaking of pyramid,
Ooh. I think it's time for a Miguel apology tour on this one. The pyramid is just not advanced. Anyone can build that. They didn't have no TikTok back then. And then boom, big ol' advanced structure under. And you know what his response
you know
was?
what I like?
All that means is it just took longer to
No,
build.
you know what I like? We're gonna see this like a year or whatever later on.
It
and
was
that's gonna
false
be-
information.
It's false information.
You want to bet?
This guy, yeah, shit underneath the pyramids. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh.
So is there or no?
Dude, did you see the fucking images that they looked at?
Is there
The
or
LiDAR
no?
shit?
What did it say?
It's like, you look at it and you go, what the fuck is that? Like, oh, you see right here? There's like a column. There's another column right here. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
What do you mean get the
Like,
fuck out of here?
Yeah, it looks like there's something there, but like, and then how did you get this picture from this random fucking bullshit? Oh, the LiDAR shows it looks like a column right here, and then there's a structure down 600 meters. And
You want to confirm that, Uli, and search up what the under the pyramids look
under
like?
the sea.
He's like, fuck, I forgot.
Okay,
There's a
so-
laptop right here.
From what I've heard is not confirmed. Like it's just kind of like an image.
That's
thrown
what
out
they
there.
kind of because they got to dig.
Yeah.
They got to dig in order to prove it.
But with AI and everything, hey, look
with
at
AI,
yeah,
what's AI gonna do?
look
Do
at
fucking backflips and shit.
AI. AI, you see some broken parts. Like, hey, what could this look like? Yeah, that powered up the pyramids. You know, technology is finally catching up to where we can start finding out some shit. You know what I'm saying,
Well,
jabroni?
What's funny is like we can have that. We can have unlimited power, dude.
So I'm assuming
Palpatine told us.
I'm assuming this image is what we're kind of depicting as what it's looking like, but this is the actual image.
Yeah.
This is what they're seeing, and this is what they're depicting.
So you telling me from that image right there?
Hold on, brother.
You're telling me from that image right there, it looks like that. That's literally what that's the LiDAR.
Okay, but here's my question for you.
Oh, they studied that shit. so they know what-
Hold on,
Okay.
jabroni.
Go ahead. Your turn.
Explain all that heat signature then. Just tell me, what could that be then? What is giving off that heat?
Is that heat?
Whatever it is, there's something being picked up by the LiDAR or retard.
Yeah.
But it's picking up something.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just going to be dirt and grass and whatever the fuck, whatever. I don't, yeah. So there was obviously some kind of structure under there. Now, maybe you're right. Where is the twirly things? Okay, we can't really tell from that. But what we can tell is there is a tube like on each. You can see them.
And it's exactly fucking the perfect alignment to these other four.
You could see it 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 that way. Like you could see it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Here's better images.
Again, how do you get that from that fucking LiDAR image, dude? How? Tell me, Sway. And then they're saying, Ulises, from that image, those three pyramids are connected by some other bullshit.
Why wouldn't it be connected? They're right next to each other.
Oh shit! There's so many fucking. So there's this big pyramid,
Mhm.
this pyramid,
Those are the three main
this
ones,
one,
and
and then
then-
there's three little ones.
Those three little ones are kind of shit. Like they weren't built perfect.
Hmm.
The other three were supposedly built, perfectly. Fucking
Because the
well.
first three was by Advance, and then these other fucking dumbasses were like, let's copy them.
No, because that was back in June when Orion's belt was up here.
It does look like it's on a platform.
It's
though.
Orion's belt.
Like this part, the main one, looks like it's on a platform.
Yeah, dude.
I think that's just how they.
It's on top of
carved it
something,
up.
bro.
What's funny is the city's like hella close to that shit.
Are these
now.
fucking coilers, dude? Or what the
So
That's
no,
what everyone's saying, that it
not
powered up
everyone.
something.
Not everyone.
Yes,
No,
majority.
What he's saying, so one person is saying that were their coils.
No, I was saying coil over.
Yeah. So it fucking moves up and down and it vibrates, and that's what's creating the power. Just that slight vibration, that's what's creating power. Others are saying that that's a walking platform. But
That
you're
is
going
not a walking platform.
no, but people have said that.
Okay, but it's pretty retarded.
It might be, yeah. The coil thing seems a little bit more.
Yeah, it makes
you
more
know.
sense.
But I don't see a fucking coil from that picture, dude.
I agree with you
Oh,
there.
we didn't study the LiDAR fucking machine, right?
Well, I agree with you there. You don't really see, like, what is it in this image that goes like this? But what you can see in the image is a pole-like structure.
Mm-hmm.
You can't deny that.
You can't just be like, when you build a house, you have a foundation, right?
Yeah, but it's not that deep.
Okay, but
It doesn't go that deep. You can't compare that pyramid to a home. Like,
that's
you can't
600 meters.
You can't compare that to a house, bro.
Why not? That's somebody's house. They died in it.
Wow.
No, so
Wow.
let me explain my fucking thing. It's a foundation. The size of a house is this big, right? Let's just say it's this square, right? So the foundation is gonna be this fucking pyramid is huge compared to a house. So you're gonna need a bigger fucking foundation. Which that's what I think that is. Like you're just building a foundation for this thing because you're so smart engineering wise. You know, like, hey, this is gonna start fucking tipping or like sinking into the fucking sand.
But you don't go that deep for the foundation.
Maybe not. I don't know. That it weighs a shitload though, right? Hella tons.
I mean, you said they carried it on their back, so I don't know.
When did I say they carried it on the back?
You said that you got nothing to do. Get the fucking pick up that stone.
Yeah.
You just said it. Yeah, you see. But no,
They didn't pick it up. They pulled them or fucking dragged them.
And then what did they do when they had to go up there and put the fucking stone on the very top?
It's a fucking thing where they spiral up.
Bruh,
And boom, drop it.
here we
boom,
go.
drop it.
Here we go.
It can be the water thing where it raises and then boom, just. Drop
They
it there.
did not do the water thing. That's so retarded.
How is that retarded? You know, there's
I've never seen anything built like that in modern time. A water thing to lift something.
because we have modern equipment that we don't have to do that.
Well, the coilovers make sense. Remember I mentioned about vibrations and how they, with enough frequency, they could fucking move something.
Yes.
The coilovers make sense.
Okay, but what came first, the chicken or the egg? That's. So you're telling me, like, hey, let's put this shit at the bottom and it's gonna vibrate and we're gonna lift these stones up. Why
Probably.
even have them there? Why not have them on the side and just move, and then it fucking floats? Why do you need to put them 600 meters down? And then that's 600 meters just for the fucking poles or those spiral
Uli.
things. Then below that, it's those fucking
Uli.
columns or those squares.
He thinks some magical river was built
Magical river.
to go up the pyramid.
Bro, there's literally
And
a
the stones
layer.
floated up.
Look up. Is there a layer of water underneath the pyramids? Like literally how I just said it right now.
How about no?
Well, there's no evidence of a,
Let him finish.
well, there's no evidence of large continuous layer of water directly beneath the pyramids. Groundwater exists in the area, and some researchers theorize that the Egyptians may
Wow.
have used watering channels and possibly a hydraulic system to facilitate
Hydraulic system. That is advanced, bro. That's not just water.
Not a-
But I'm glad they had water to drink when they were fucking lifting the stones.
Nobody's lifting stones. They're fucking hauling stones.
Well, I don't know. You said there's some magical river flowing upwards against gravity to lift those stones, dude.
It's like the Panama Canal, dude.
Hey, you know what, bro?
It's
Just
the
say
Panama
it.
Canal.
I went 0 for 3. Just say it.
It does say more recent research indicates the presence of a former river and marsh-like environment in the floodplain east of the three Great Pyramids.
So there was a
Giza.
river next to the pyramids. Oh,
Okay.
Woo. Woo. I'm glad they could fucking sell their boats down and drink water by a river, dude. I'm glad they had a good view when they were lifting those stones up. Hey, the river looks beautiful today. Come on, you know,
do you mean?
it does get more and more ridiculous the more you stand your ground on
Okay,
this.
no,
It does.
Honestly, like, so what do you think? Like, super advanced people, right?
I'm not saying super advanced,
Like
but
what
They-
type of
they
advanced
have to have.
let me see.
The last podcast.
See? That too.
Okay, well, now with this new evidence, what do you think that is? What do you think? Who did that?
I think it was.
You think the Egyptians did that?
I think the
I
Egyptians.
think it's. I don't know about no evidence.
Yeah, I think the Egyptians did it. Or do you think the Egyptians stumbled upon it?
There's no way the Egyptians did it in that short amount of time.
So you think this
That had to have already been there.
before the Egyptians? Now, see,
If that exists, if those columns and all that bullshit and like it's fucking like that's not the Egyptians then. That shit was already there and these motherfuckers just fucking happened to stumble upon it.
okay, now that sounds like a more realistic hypothesis compared to your
Okay,
upward river.
but then who built it? Aliens.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? If it's not aliens, then what? Then
you're telling me aliens,
now we're heading into advanced civilization.
Aliens is more believable than there was a fucking river there. These fucking people could have hauled the fucking stone.
What fucking river, dude? How are you gonna make the water go upwards to fucking float this stone up there?
You flood it. You damn it. It fucking rises.
Do you hear this
Shit
guy,
floats.
Uli? This guy thinks the Egyptians, which he just said right now, stumbled upon it.
No, because I was trying to fucking argue for your side.
No, but even you should argue for your side because it's not making sense.
It is making sense.
How about you explain to me how they built this this water? Just explain it to me. How did they do it then?
It's dammed up. You've seen the Panama Canal, right?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing. You flush water from one side to the other and it raises this shit. Lowers that one. Hey, let's flood this other section and it raises it even more.
Okay.
Shit floats on water.
Okay.
So it's going to boop, boop, move it. And now it's easier you can just push shit on water because it floats.
Okay, I agree.
Even if it's super, tons of whatever, it's still floating.
Okay.
A fucking ship that weighs hella tons still floats on water.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
Push it aside. Boom. Drop it wherever the fuck it goes. Okay. Lower the water again. This one raises up. Lower it more. This one raises up. Okay. Bring in the next stone. And fucking repeat the process.
Okay. You done?
Yeah.
All right, Uli. How about you tell Uli the Panama Canal is considered one of the greatest what? The Panama Canal is considered one of the greatest what?
Show me potato salad.
It's one of the greatest archaeological. Archaeological, my bad. Greatest engineered project ever made.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of that has to do because it connected fucking the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean.
Tell Uli how hard it was in 1900s to build that. Now you tell me if the Egyptians, who are as retarded as fuck, and didn't have the technology that we did, how did they do it? How did they do it? But how did they do it if they were thousands of years behind us?
Because there was an Elon Musk that fucking helped. What do you mean? Like, nobody said they're retarded.
You said they're retarded. You said they had no TikTok and they're just regular folks that just had time on their hands and they were slaves and they built it. That's your argument.
You're always going to have people that are knowledgeable in certain shit.
So, so
like Elon Musk. They have Elon Musk.
If they had someone that smart at that time, we just haven't involved in?
No, we have an Elon Musk now.
We're building. So what you're telling me is thousands of years ago, there's
always going to be smart people and dumb people at all times.
The concept of the Panama Canal was there 2,000 years ago.
The concept.
Yeah, this whole concept of
raising and lowering. Yeah.
You saying it was there 2,000 years ago, and you're telling us for 2,000 years, it took us 2,000 years to build another one of those.
Why do you have to build a bunch of them?
For situations, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
why they
that
built
was the situation. Hey, instead of going all the way down below fucking South America, why don't we cut a fucking little section right here, and that's a shortcut. How are we gonna do this? The elevation from that side to this side is fucking different. Oh well, hey, if we lower the fucking water by pumping more water in from one side to the other, it fucking raises and you can pass it. Boom, big ship. It's a big ass heavy ship, but you know what? Water fucking makes it float.
Okay, there's another thing.
There's no reason to build. Hey, let's build another Panama Canal for what? Like, there's no reason to build more of them. It calls for it when the situation calls for it.
Not only technology-wise, it doesn't make sense because it's a 2,000-year gap. I don't even know how many years it is, but it's thousands of years. Okay. All right, and you're trying to say that these guys already knew how to build it, and we just barely built it. And it took us.
But you're comparing from when they built that to the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know from before that one to before? Like, how do you know there was another one over here that we just don't know about? You're just comparing from here to here. Like, well, we don't know what the fuck was before that. Maybe they did build one over here.
The Mayans, the Göbekli, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but they didn't talk to each other. But like,
well, yeah,
maybe.
Let's see what is it. What are you
looking at?
Oh, the Egyptian civilization was around 3100 BCE. What the fuck is BCE?
Before Christ
ended,
or is it BCE?
Before Christ ended?
No.
What is BCE?
It's something else. It's
bi-century something.
It's something else. Yeah, a lot of people think it's before Christ, but it's not. It's like some Latin shit.
Before the Common Era.
Yeah, it's super Latin.
Anyways,
So 3,000
You know-
before that. So 3,000 on top of 2,000, whatever.
That's
So like
5,000
6,000
years,
years.
bro. And this guy is saying that we had something like a Panama Canal.
you know how they
At that
say
time.
we could have been frozen over, like there could have been an ancient civilization and it got froze over.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's what happened.
Okay, so what if this structure, if it's real, what's during that time and they froze, and then they, like how you said, they just stumbled upon it.
That's what I said. That makes more sense.
When did you say that?
I
Like,
literally said
the
that makes
water,
sense.
the water from the ocean is just melted from that time, or that would make sense too.
I literally said that. I said, if you're going with that hypothesis, I agree with that much more than your river that goes like this.
That they can build it.
There's no way they did it with a river. Like your Panama Canal thesis is just not.
I'm just throwing out fucking theories. Like,
Okay. So
I'm not saying that I believe that more than like, no, well, you can build a ramp, just a regular fucking ramp, and you can haul stone up that. I'm just saying water can be also like, well, shit, yeah, it floats. Like, that kind of makes sense
no,
if that's fucking what they did.
but you're saying that hindsight after a Panama Canal has been built in our life, like we learned about it. There's a Panama Canal built, and we know that concept because a Panama Canal has been built.
Right.
But we're talking about 5,000 years ago.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
That doesn't matter, dude. You're making it seem like no, nobody else could have came up with the Panama Canal.
No.
Ever in history.
What I'm saying is,
How? Like,
you're
how do you know
telling me that 5,000 years ago we are thinking of the same things.
What do you mean we're thinking the same thing?
Have we not evolved?
Yeah, we have cell phones, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. If we're still thinking of this stupid idea of using water to
We
get
don't-
something up, you're
You don't
saying
have to build shit with stone without modern machinery anymore. They had fucking whatever machinery or whatever fucking technology
machinery.
they had. You can call it machinery. You know, a catapult is fucking machinery, right? It's all made of wood.
There's another thing you're not taking into consideration.
What's
You're
that?
talking about society. You're talking about economy. You're talking about how can you keep your people to stay focused and build something that took years to build.
Yeah,
We can't
There
even
was-
build a
there
fucking
was no
building.
democracy back then, dude. It was all fucking dictatorship. Not
It
dictatorship.
doesn't matter though, because
What do you
eventually
mean?
people are gonna be like, "Fuck you! I don't want to
Okay,
do this no more."
get back to work, motherfucker.
That's not what happens,
That's
though.
what happens.
That's
What do you
not what
mean?
happens. What, are the Egyptians still here
Okay.
ruling the world?
No,
Yeah, because eventually society says, "Fuck you." They have a fall and they fall apart.
they have a fall.
Yeah, they all have a fall. So
They're-
how are you telling me
those
all
are
these
ancient
years?
That's
civilizations.
Humpty Dumpty, dude.
They're ancient civilizations.
It doesn't matter. You're telling me that the same people that can build a Panama Canal-esque style doesn't have a fall or agreed on for all these years
Everyone
to.
did. The Romans did. The fucking British to a certain degree did. Yeah, all empires fall.
Not even the Romans built a pyramid like that.
But they built coliseums. They built the aqueduct. The aqueduct was something they fucking thought of. Hey, if we build this fucking thing where water can rush, we don't have to fucking throw our shit out in the street. This water will rush through this way and it's fucking flowing downhill.
That's nice.
What do you mean? How do you come up with that?
Does it power up
How
a
do you come
city
up
like
with
a
that?
pyramid?
How do you come up with that?
Someone said, I don't want my shit in my house no more. And they
Right.
fucking.
Hey, how do I put this fucking stone that weighs fucking the shitload up there? You know, it floats on water. And thus begins the fucking journey. Dude.
Shit in a fucking.
See, the thing is, you think
100-ton stone
you
is
think
way
I'm like
different, bro.
100% on this water thing. Like, no, I'm just saying these are the possibilities of it being built. It could have been the water thing. It could have been the fucking just the ramp thing. And the small percentage, like, okay, well, maybe there is some alien shit where maybe somebody else came in. Like, maybe look at their hieroglyphs. There's fucking bunch of random drawings and shit there. Right?
Mhm.
But because, like, what's more likely? More likely. Something that's simple because we've seen it because of the Panama Canal, right? Well, we've seen it in
That's
action.
not simple though. You're just like saying it like, yeah, we built the Panama Canal. It was nothing. We lost hella people. A lot of people died building that
This
shit.
guy- I'm not saying nobody died. I'm not like the
Can you-
fucking the Great Wall of China. People fucking died building
Can
that
I?
shit.
Can
Yeah,
we
of
just?
course people
can
died.
we see? Can we see how long it
The
took?
people that build the Hoover Dam, people died in that Hoover Dam. Of course,
Okay.
people are gonna die.
Let's just check how long it took to build the Panama Canal with modern
What
machinery.
is that? Okay,
Because you're saying they're not modern. You don't want to
What-
admit that
you're-
they were modern.
you're hung up on this fucking time thing where like, oh, the pyramids. Like, I'm not saying they built the pyramids in the year.
Was okay?
It takes
Answer this
years.
question: Was Egypt advanced or not?
For their time. Well, what's advanced though? You're talking something that's relative.
That's what my argument though is that you.
We're more advanced than them. I fucking said it millions
What
of
does it
times.
say?
We have a fucking cell phone.
Hey, without looking. How long do you think it took to make the Panama Canal?
I'm gonna say 5 to 10 years.
Fuck, not even close. Has to be more than that.
Well then, cool. That just furthers my argument.
Panama Canal. What are you talking about? I would say 1 year. Like it's a
Cut that out.
numbers. I don't know.
And that's why I watch F1.
And it's got to be like 10 or 15.
5 to 10 to 50, so 10. Yeah, it's 10.
Around there. 10? 10 years, bro.
Yeah, you cheated.
Now, how long did the
I can't. You think I can read that shit?
pyramids take to build?
Do they have
11.
Imagine.
Thousands. It took thousands. They're
I
gonna
don't
say.
think it did. I thought it was like 30, 50 years, no?
No, I know, but like
20
no.
to 20 to 26 years.
Exactly.
You're talking
Bullshit.
about multiple fucking leaders came in.
Multiple leaders.
Yeah, eventually a leader dies, and then you just could. All right, we'll just continue.
No, that's the person's tomb. That's why they built the fucking pyramids. They fucking bury their
That's
pharaohs.
so dumb. You see, that's a dumb.
Is that not
I'm
what
gonna
the
build
pyramid-
this big old pyramid, kill all my people, starve them to death,
so
make
when-
them slaves, just to bury this fucking fucktard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They almost saw him as near gods. They're pharaohs.
But those same retards built your magical river that goes upwards and puts these stones in,
You know they worship them like gods.
and they were
right?
advanced for their time. He said.
It's not that they're advanced for the time. It's just it's relative. Like, what are you talking about? Were they advanced? What do you mean? Like, compared to us? No, we're more advanced.
How do you know that? Well, they build a pyramid that we can't build.
Yes, we can.
We can't build that.
There's no point to us to build it.
Ask her if we can build a pyramid.
Here we go.
The same stones and everything.
We've
now.
searched this already.
Did we?
Yes, 100 fucking times because you always bring the same shit up.
Because you don't want to admit it. You're like, no. Even when more evidence comes out, you're
With
still
modern
like,
technology, it's hard to build the fucking pyramids. Like, okay, but with determination and fucking slavery, of course you can build whatever the fuck you want.
we brought it up today because there's new evidence, and you still don't want to admit it.
That what?
That there's advanced technology in there. It was an advanced civilization.
What's advanced? You're saying
Or maybe you're right.
saying they're more advanced than us right now.
Maybe if they're able
What do
to
you mean?
produce
No.
coils
They're either
and
more
produce.
advanced or they're not more advanced. Than us.
Well, if it's true about the coils, they're more advanced than this.
Why?
Because it was 5,000 years ago. That means we're behind. That means we're catching up to what happened back then.
So
We're catching up to
so
what happened.
We can't build coils that create power
I haven't seen it.
because why? 'Cause
Where's
the
it at?
fucking oil company. Yeah. No, come on.
Oh, now you're bringing society issues into it, and you're telling me that didn't happen back in their time.
Maybe.
That's what I'm trying to get at. That you're telling me the theory you're going at is that for 26 to 30 years there was no society. Everyone was perfect. They decided to agree that for
No.
all these years that we built
Yeah,
this
you're
pyramid.
saying like, oh fuck that. Yeah, and that guy probably got killed, and they brought in another slave to replace him.
Fucking what? BlackRock?
We bought the Panama Canal.
All right, what does it say?
Would modern technology be able to be built? Would modern technology be able to be built the pyramids of Giza? Yes, the modern technology building a structure similar to the pyramids of Giza would be feasible, though the scale and cost would cost
That's where you're
immensely, and the construction process would be easier and
Again.
faster than ancient methods.
Boom.
That's
why?
wrong.
Because we're more advanced.
No.
It's funny right here because there's a Reddit post right next to it. It says, "Could we recreate the pyramids today? Quite easily. The constructions would be easy.
No.
Would be easy anyway."
But now, you know.
You're talking about we're going to be able to
We
roll
just
our
don't have to.
machinery in the desert and build the same thing.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Why? Fuck no.
Because our fucking stupid ass machine would just get stuck.
The same guy that thinks a fucking 4-wheel drive fucking Subaru can't fucking be on the sun.
So
What do you mean it'll
a
get
Subaru's going to pull the 1-ton stone?
Yeah.
No. Okay, what modern day machinery would be able to carry that shit? Just think of all the construction shit you could think of. What would do it?
A crane.
How much did each stone weigh? Let's check that.
We've done this already.
Did we?
Yes.
Look up if a crane, a modern
Because we
crane,
looked up if what would it be for a
a
big
tall
person? Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
We looked it up,
yeah,
dude.
we did. What was that, though?
But see if a modern crane can pick up one of the stones from the pyramids of Giza.
Hey, bro, I got to get out of here, bro. All right, I'll go 3 for 4 then.
No, but like this fucking thing that we're like, oh, we can't build. Yes, we can. Like, and quite easily. That's what's funny. We're like, yeah, quite. To me,
I don't
I'm
think
like,
so.
No, to me, yeah, it's gonna take years, but yeah, we can recreate that, no problem. We're more advanced, dude.
Yes, a modern crane could easily lift and move the stones used to build the pyramids, as
Easily.
modern
Fuck
cranes
no.
have a greater
Fuck
capacity
no.
than the
Fucking-
stones used. in
What's the
pyramids.
heaviest shit a crane has ever carried? I bet you it's not the ton. I mean, the ton.
I'm pretty sure it's carried way more tons.
No. How about check? Oh, no, wait. How much did the 1 ton weigh?
It was a couple tons, no?
In a book about the pyramids, the author states that the stone blocks weighing 200 tons were lifted 40 feet to make the
200
walls
tons.
of the Valley Temple. He says that even today this would be massive undertaking, as there are only 2 industrial cranes that could lift that such weight.
Okay, but they exist.
You see how there's...
But they exist.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good luck getting them out there.
Okay, see, now you're talking to some motherfucking... Like, you're just trying to fucking nitpick. Like,
So, okay.
they exist, though.
Did the Egyptians have cranes then?
They might have, dude. Like, no. But think about it.
What did you just ask? It's literally on here. Did ancient Egyptians use cranes?
What's the answer?
Because Uli, if you think about it, it would have took some kind of machinery to do that. It would have took something to do that.
It would have gotten stuck in the sand.
No, for real.
Ancient Egyptians were familiar with the concept of cranes. They use shoutouts.
How did they know what cranes were?
Shoutouts devices that lifted water from the Nile. It is possible that the device was adapted for the construction of the pyramid.
They would know what
Yeah.
cranes are if you
How?
admit they were in an advanced civilization.
Like,
You see what I mean, though? Like, you would, in order for you to say how do they know Egyptians knew about cranes, well, you have to first admit
Were
that
they-
they were in an advanced civilization.
were the Chinese advanced? Were they advanced? They
I
built
mean,
the Great Wall of China.
When?
When they built the Great Wall of China.
I don't know. Let's see how long did it take
What
to
do you
build the
mean?
Great Wall
It
of
doesn't
China?
ma- a
No,
shitload
I
of
mean,
years.
I want to see it.
100 years?
Yeah, it's a shitload of years, dude.
100 years?
To build all the fucking I mean, some might argue that they weren't the ones building it, but it's a whole nother argument.
I've heard arguments that
Mongolians?
the Chinese stole it and that it used to point the other way, and then
No, there's some sections that are like,
Not even close. What is your guess? What do you think?
how long is it? Does it say that?
How long is it? What, like 9 inches?
Like this? Yeah, because it's a shitload of miles, like thousands of miles.
13,171 miles.
but it is just the wall, right?
I mean, but it's fucking like,
It's got pillars.
It's not a
and-
pyramid though.
It's got towers and stuff.
okay, but
It's not a pyramid with coilovers in it. But you
don't
have
know
to take that.
We haven't
account.
done light or underneath.
Okay. Everyone can build a wall. How long do you think it'll take for me to build a wall to go across the country?
It's a great
It's
wall.
a wall, dude.
According to this, it doesn't have a
It's a
specific
wall!
number. It's not a specific number. They're just giving a rough estimate because they don't really know.
Years?
Yeah.
Fuck.
How many?
I feel like they were fighting for like thousands of years.
How many years did it take?
I'd say like 400 or 500.
No, I'm asking Uli. Like, how many years did
I
it
don't know, but
take?
I'm guessing.
400 or 500 years.
Damn.
More than 2,000 years.
Jesus Christ. See? Dude, it's a shitload.
Was it ever completed? Ask that.
Yeah, it goes from the fucking one side to the other. But are they advanced for building that?
It's a wall. That's way different, dude.
How's it different?
Till I see coilovers under those walls.
That's a fucking triangle.
Ah,
It's a pyramid.
pyramid's way harder.
Is it? One took 28 years. The other one took thousands of years.
So?
By that math, wouldn't you say like, well, this took forever?
Now, society-wise, that's like, wow, that's impressive to keep up. Like, no matter how much government has changed, you guys kept on building this shit.
Thousands of years.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's impressive. Now, do you need advanced technology to build a wall? No. That just takes some.
But how did they put all those heavy stones up? They were all masons.
Do I stop now?
His accents. Dude.
That was good Chinese.
That
one.
was not good Chinese.
That was good Chinese one.
Hey!
Dude, that was bad, bro. What was that? A karate kick?
No, some dude got fucking stabbed, dude, building the wall. No, like hella people died on that fucking wall. You know that, right? They got buried there.
What's your statistics on it?
What do you mean?
How many people died?
It's a known fact. Fucking millions, dude. 2 million. 2 million. It's probably way more than that. People, you know, in the Hoover Dam, people died though, right? And they were just buried in the fucking dam.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Does it though?
How many people die in construction? I'm sure there's people
I
die
know,
every
but
year in
to
construction.
bury them in the fucking like, yeah, there's a couple people in that fucking dam. Like, it's crazy.
Damn. So for the Panama Canal, I looked up, estimated 20,000 to 25,000 died, and then for the Great Wall of China,
1900s, by the way.
potentially 400,000 to 1 million people died.
There's a bunch of them too. So that makes
There,
sense.
some who were buried within the wall itself.
Yeah. See.
I mean, what about pyramid?
No.
What's the
There's
death,
no records for that.
There's no. They all.
2 aliens
they
and
took 'em-
56 slaves.
Yeah, I know. What you do? It just said 2 lizard people in there.
Da. 2 lizard people. This seems some crazy rough estimate.
Yeah, it's not. It's impossible to know the exact number. Archaeology.
Wow, from
Evidence
all,
suggests
of
that-
course, all the infrastructure. That's the
Just-
hardest to predict because
Just
you know why?
it just says
Because
thousands
it's
of workers.
thousands of years ago.
Because you
dude.
know why?
Why?
Because they don't know.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. What the fuck?
They don't know. We don't know. But it's not fucking a river. That's all I know. That's
Okay,
all I
I'm
know.
not saying I'm 100% on that. I'm just saying that
You were fighting pretty hard for it, though.
because I like fighting, dude.
I do not like peace. I like problems always.
I hate utopias. No, but so again, if it was like 20, 30 years, that's one pharaoh's life. Especially if they fucking start out young. And then those pyramids of Giza were specific for certain pharaohs.
But
There's other pyramids around.
you have to take into account if you're saying they're not advanced. Their life was only like, what,
Dude.
15, 20 years?
Probably, yeah. Okay, but do you understand what he's trying to say? The advanced shit?
For the time being, like for the time that they built it, they were advanced.
Are they advanced?
Yeah, if they built that during that time, yeah.
You see?
But
They have to be advanced.
okay. I'm not saying they're not.
That's all I wanted to hear was, hey, were they advanced or not?
Okay.
But the
again-
river, we
Are-
could do that any time.
Are we more advanced?
No,
If they
Yeah.
built that 5,000 years ago, how are we more advanced?
Because we have technology, bro. We have cranes that can lift up those stones quite easily.
They have
I quote,
coilovers.
and I quote, quite easily.
They have coilovers that lifted up with
They're not
vibration.
coilovers, dude.
With vibration, they lifted that.
It- I've seen that it's a walking path more than I've seen that it's a coil.
It is not a walking path.
You don't know that.
Well, you said it was a river, so I don't think you know.
I didn't say it's a river. I said they're damming water, dude. Pull up a fucking an image of building the pyramids with water.
Yeah, I get the concept. You don't have to.
I don't
I
think you
know.
do.
No, I get it.
I don't think you do.
You explained the Panama Canal very well,
Right.
you know your
But-
judo will.
but you have to take into consideration that they did the Panama Canal 5,000 years ago. That's what
Maybe.
you're saying.
Maybe.
So they're an advanced society.
You know the Panama Canal is not the only one that does that, right? There's one in China that does the same shit.
They're like, hey, let's put this wall on the river.
I think that Chinese one was built recently, though.
They probably just finished. Stupid
That?
Mongolian.
So they put like some like shit that floats more, and they wrap it into the stone. That's what's fucking carrying it up. But see how that shit's like flooded with fucking water, and it just goes up.
Oh, you know how I said it looked like a platform? What if that was filled with water, like on the outside, and they brought water in from this
And they
way?
damned it. No, that river doesn't exist, Ulises. That river wasn't there.
Hey,
The Nile
Hey,
River?
what?
they were in advance, bro. We're more advanced.
I never
than
said
them.
they're not advanced. I'm saying we're more advanced.
You think we're more advanced?
Yes. Are you gonna ask me again? And I'm gonna say because we have fucking technology, dude. We can lift the stone quite easily.
But you were just saying that.
Quite
What's
easily.
advanced? What's advanced, right?
No, because I feel like you're saying we are not advanced more than they are.
They built it 5,000 years
Okay.
ago. Behind us,
Okay.
past.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So you're saying
you-
they did it 5,000
So
years
you're
ago?
saying 2025 right now. Are we more advanced than someone in the year 2000? Have we advanced from the year 2000 to the year 2025?
Yes.
Why? Because it's a progression. We build on top of what comes before us.
So you're saying this whole time we've been like this?
Again, so then going
I
back
don't
to
agree with that.
going back to the argument we had last time, there's some works that have been lost over time.
Mm-hmm.
How do you backtrack in technology though?
You don't.
A
That's what I'm
flood.
saying.
No, a flood. You
Because
lose it all.
You lose some technologies.
Yes. Which is why you could possibly not be as advanced as the previous
But
civilization.
we are, because we can build that shit easily right now.
That's what you think, but we won't. We will never be able to do it. We just won't. Like,
We just won't. We won't do it.
what's our excuse? If
Why?
If this pyramid,
Why?
if this pyramid,
Why?
if this pyramid is able to give free energy, like the way some people
No,
think,
but see,
right?
now you're yeah, that's
Okay,
something else.
why wouldn't we build it?
Because the oil companies run this country.
Dude, come on now.
What do you mean, come on?
I agree.
Why don't we build a car that can go 1,000 miles on water?
I agree on that.
The oil companies,
I
right?
agree on that.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree on that.
That's why we don't build shit, dude. That's why we don't build shit that's good for the society.
So you're telling me we haven't advanced then because we can, but we won't.
No, we have, because we know how to
How
do
are
it.
we advancing when there's an advanced technology
Because we
and
know
we're
how
not
to do
using it?
We know how to do it. People are just hindering us from fucking discovering
So
it.
how are we advancing then? We can't advance if we're getting hindered.
Okay, but we have cell phones right now, dude.
What do you
We
mean,
have
okay,
this
but?
fucking laptop. You think a fucking Egyptian knows what the fuck this is?
That laptop looks like the same laptop 15 years ago.
It might look like it, but you know it runs 1,000,000 times more than that.
Sure, but it's a laptop.
Okay.
It does the same thing that the
doesn't
laptop
do the
did
same
15
thing.
years.
It
Well,
doesn't.
it loads it faster. It searches up faster.
You're fucking throwing that.
You would have won that? I would have won that.
I don't care if it loads up faster. It does the same
don't
thing.
care?
That's advancement to you? What does that
Hey.
do? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Now I can search
Yeah.
up this TikTok faster.
Yeah, that's
Yes, no
that's
lag.
called advancement.
No lag, yes.
Yeah. Why you just yeah, that's not
Yes, this TikTok told me we did not land on the moon. We're smarter.
it. Hey, let's record something. Hey, look at that fucking camera.
At
that's
least
just
it's
recording
legit,
us.
though.
What do you mean legit?
Whatever he rolled, that's a legit because you can't fuck with it.
You have a camera right there. Are we rolling that? No, it's doing that automatically. With what? Electricity. It's not analog. That's crazy, huh? It's digital. That's crazy, huh?
Okay. Let's just say
It's an advancement.
let's say we're on this progression, right? Let's just say the Egyptian, right? Oh, we're advancing. Flood happens. Whoa, we lost all that knowledge. Now we're on this progression. But
Hey, you just passed the line.
no. But we lost a lot of the knowledge in that flood, earthquake, asteroid,
But
whatever
you
the
just
fuck.
passed the line that you
But
said.
whatever, we lost it. How does that make us more advanced than them? That doesn't make us more advanced. Just because we have a laptop and a phone doesn't mean we're more advanced.
Yes, it does.
If they had a technology where and they were able to
Yeah,
lift
well,
it,
fucking,
where is that for us?
What do you mean?
Where is that technology? If those coilovers is true, right? Let's just go with that theory.
Okay.
If that's true, where is that for us? And if we don't have it, how are we more advanced? We're not any more advanced.
Yeah, I plug in this thing into this wall. I get electricity out of it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, huh?
But those pyramids that they say that might,
Might.
well, because it's not official, but it's heading that way.
Is it though?
Yeah, it is
Oh,
heading that way.
I've seen 50-50, dude. I've seen 50-50 where
Oh
people-
yeah, I forgot. It's the river. It's the river.
No, I'm saying it's 50-50. Like, that might be bullshit what they're fucking depicting.
You think that was bullshit?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Fuck no.
again, we saw the LiDAR pictures.
We did.
You saw coils. You saw
I
eight
saw
fucking
fucking
pillars.
structures that were way deeper than
You
what
saw-
would be in regular.
You saw 8 perfect structures.
Yeah, I did actually.
8 perfect structures. Straight. Yeah. Nah, I didn't see that.
What'd you see?
You saw 600 meters.
What'd you see then?
I saw a blur of fucking like. I saw something that could look like fucking pillars. Are they perfectly symmetrical and
It
perfectly
could look like
aligned and perfectly?
pillars.
It could also be.
But I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna be on the fence. I might be wrong, I might be right. I'll stay on the fence on this one.
Could it be? I don't know, some type of tubing that can pump water somewhere.
Could it be? Maybe I didn't watch your kindergarten YouTube video and started telling everyone it was a river going up the pyramid.
Can it be these things that fill up those cubes down at the bottom and it kind of lifts something up to where you can now put the stone somewhere?
I don't know. That sounds like an advanced.
It sounds like a theory,
advanced
right?
society.
It sounds like a theory.
Why don't you want to call them advanced?
I didn't say they're not advanced
So they are advanced.
for their time. What I'm trying to say is we're more advanced.
If they built a Panama Canal-esque technology to build this pyramid, that makes them advanced.
How tall is that pyramid?
How tall is
Have-
the pyramid?
have we- No, but
I don't know.
Have we not made buildings taller?
Uli,
Have we not? No. Have we not made buildings taller?
if the technology of a canal that we built in 1900s was built 5,000 years ago, how does that not make them advanced?
But we're doing the same thing, right?
It's an advanced society.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah, but
You
you
guys did it, we did
5,000 years in the past.
Okay,
You have to
doesn't-
take that into
The
consideration.
time? No.
You would think if
But-
they built this in 5,000 years ago,
But-
and your theory of we keep on evolving, we're getting
Mm-hmm.
better technology. Well, where is it getting better?
The thing is, they didn't have to build that Panama Canal. But then they started seeing like, hey, this is taking fucking forever. Where can we build this fucking little shortcut?
So
There was no need for it.
So according to you, they did it so we could match the stars.
The what? The pyramid?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that was just like part of their thing. They're astronomers. Like I've been saying this forever.
They're astronomers. Jesus Christ.
You're telling me they're not? If it's lined up with the stars?
Is Elon Musk an astronomer?
No.
You're going to argue, though, in the future. But there's probably a Miguel, probably 100 years from now, is going to say, he did it because he had time on his hand and he was an astronomer and that's all he ever wanted to do was go to space. There's probably a Miguel like that in 100 years from now. Is going to say that about Elon Musk.
100 years from now?
Why do we
Or
study more
thousands.
about space than our own waters?
Exactly.
He doesn't
Because
want-
since the beginning of time, we've been fucking fascinated with space.
No, I'll tell you why.
Why?
There's aliens in the ocean.
Boom.
That's it. The conversation.
Aliens.
That's the answer, bro.
Aliens is the answer. Are we advanced? Are we advanced? What I'm saying is we're more advanced. I'm not saying they weren't advanced for their time. It's all relative. Oh, were they advanced? Well, I mean, for their time, yeah. I mean, obviously.
Panama Canal
it makes sense.
5,000 years ago.
Well, I
But
don't.
they're less
I don't
advanced.
understand this time thing. Like,
What do you mean? You had to take that into consideration.
I don't understand the time thing. Oh my phone! My phone's dead. I can't add 2 plus 2.
This
Oh
guy-
my God! What are we gonna do?
Dude, you know right now no one can even fucking subtract cents and dollars. What I'm saying is there's no such thing as facts. You can't just... There's no such thing as facts, dude.
Facts do not exist.
All right. So that one's going to tank the podcast. We ain't even started, folks.
Gotta blow up somehow.